My stream's all up and ready to go. I'm just waiting on you plebs.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Cheeky
You're
little
being
content
so mean
warning.
to all of us.
Hey, listen, I got my stuff set up
Oh yeah, there's the
ages
con
ago.
You
might
did.
kill you. I got mine set up too. It's not my fault that I forgot to exit out of nonograms.
Oh my god.
That I've just consistently
Nonograms
had
are
open.
evil.
You're not, but that's okay.
No, Chinima's massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive. And big.
Did you think Chim was gonna be
Yeah.
small? Chim was not small.
No, but
Chim was
So
huge.
small. So little.
Don't you buy until the Chim is small out like propaganda? It's not true. No. I don't know. Dang.
But yeah, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. As you can see,
Wow.
I'm shaped this time.
You are.
Can you believe how shaped I am? I've got
You're so shaped.
shapes.
I'm shaped too.
Don't
In
forget
fact,
about your glasses
all
back
of
on,
us.
Morgan.
All of us are shaped.
Us are so
All
shaped right
shaped.
now.
Yeah.
All of us are so shaped. Anyway, yeah. Hi guys. We're back with more Homestuck. Hooray!
Hooray!
And you might notice that two of us look a little bit. No, I'm sorry, three of us look a little bit different today.
there you go.
Because letters, lovely letters of Sky, who you should also watch while watching. If you're not watching his stream, you should also watch that along with the rest of ours. Made us all VTube models, little PNG tubers. Not PNG tubers. Little live 2D models. For Homestuck, and we definitely set these up yesterday and not an hour before the stream.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
so now me, Trinima, and definitely Mooney are all VTubed up. And look, I also have glasses on mine, which you can only see if you come to my really cool stream where I have epic shades.
We'll eventually get them set up so it's like on the other thing, but for now, it's here. It's like this.
Yeah. As always, we're all. This is a big collab stream. All of us, all four of us are streaming.
All four of us are streaming.
Me on my channel of TheZodiacLord, Letters over on Letters of Sky, and Chima over on Quietly Existing _ and me on a channel that you will have to find on your own. You'll have to go searching for it.
You have to beat the ARPG to find Mooney.
Yeah, you have to go on an epic quest to find where Mooney is streaming their stream so you can watch all four of us together. You have to watch all four at once. If you don't, then you failed. I'm so sorry.
Don't fail me, guys. Come on.
I'm gonna move my VTuber a little bit. Scooch myself over just a smooch.
Scooch yourself over just a smooch.
There we go.
Yay.
See, now my horns are perfectly centered by chat.
Hell yeah.
So it's perfectly balanced. And so you can see my flowers. Very important.
It's very important.
Extremely important.
Very important. We all have our cauldron colors.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my intro. That's what I got.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah. A lot of things have been happening recently, and that's called I got sick. I got really sick.
You did get sick.
And then a lot of other things happened too at the same time, and we're ignoring everything else that happened. But I'm back now, and I'm less sick. Yay! Everyone say yay.
Yay!
Great! We did it, guys. We've succeeded.
Good job.
Yeah. And so now it's Homestuck time.
It's Homestuck time.
We're gonna play our silly little game.
We're gonna play our silly little Homestuck game. Yeah.
Oh no, hang on.
I have hot dogs.
I broke it.
I made hot dogs.
There we go.
Did you? Can I have one?
Yeah, you can. I don't think you'll like them,
I just had a hot dog, but I want to know.
They're American.
Okay. Does that mean it's a sausage instead of a Frankfurt? You don't know the words I'm saying, so I'm going to assume yes.
Maybe.
It's
It's,
I mean,
No.
hot dogs are a hot dog. They're probably closer to a sausage than a.
No, they're Frankfurts. They should be closer to Frankfurts
Are
than
they?
sausage. Yeah. They're
I don't know. Everything's
theoretically
a
Frankfurt.
sausage to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sausage is a
They're Frankfurt.
category of
Hot dogs are Frankfurts.
meat in tubes.
Me too.
Me too. I just like sausage.
Morgan,
I
you can't
like
say that
sausage
on the
in, like-
internet.
Yes, I can.
No.
Sausage with like mashed potato and gravy is the best food ever.
Nom, 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 nom.
Ew. Gravy.
You're ill.
No.
Stop
I don't
yucking my
even need the
yum.
gravy. I don't even need the gravy. You just give me a sausage and I eat the whole thing.
See, here's the thing, right? I'm gonna notice that I'm gonna do this consistently where I'm just gonna be not looking to the screen. And you'll be able to see how many times I just look to the side without any other context whatsoever.
That's
And
okay.
it's
Alright.
very, very funny. And this is how it is.
That's right. Everyone can see
That's
me do my little dance because I just go woo.
Ah.
Left to my own devices, I just do a little jam. You know.
And everyone can see me whenever I rapidly blink in disbelief. Everyone can finally see that happen in live time.
Oh,
Pretty
whenever you
crazy.
need to rapidly blink, you just drop shade. Excuse me, bitch.
Oh yeah, no, like fucking. I don't know if you watch my stream too. You could probably see it. It's like there are times when, especially when I'm in call with like particularly Chinema, but also Mooney as well, where someone will say something and it's just like, it's just a silent. And I'm like, it happens, and no one gets to see it. It's just an energy that occurs. I
It's
can't
just the
stop
vibe.
it.
We all understand.
So now people will get to see it. My eyes are a little bugged out, but that's okay because I just don't have. We got Homestuck. I don't have time to calibrate my eyes. We're just
Also,
gonna have to live with them.
quick little promo. I am definitely offering commissions for VTubers over on my VGen. I think
Yeah.
I have them priced for like either $100 or $150.
It's
USD.
150.
150
They're
USD. Yes,
very
thank
good.
you.
They're very good. Very affordable.
Very affordable.
Get
Yeah,
some.
very nice. You should get some.
Pay
because
for
they're-
letters so letters can come visit us.
Just
Yeah.
fund my trip to the Americas.
Please.
Come. We're gonna have
You
so
too can sponsor an Australian to visit the United States of America.
Exactly.
and we're not gonna cause any problems whatsoever at all.
Of
with
course
I'm
these.
gonna
not.
cause
They
so
can
many
see all
problems.
the
What are you
American
talking about?
amenities. They can see
I will not
Baja
cause-
Blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna try Baja Blast.
Yeah. Pay for letters to come to America and try a Baja Blast for the meme.
For the meme.
For the meme. For the
Yeah.
meme. Anyway, I hide my feet because you don't get to see my feet.
Also,
Oh,
don't get to
no,
see
the
your feet.
internet can't see your feet pics. What will we do?
Murder Moon.
Mooney, don't make troll version of the feed pics, please. I don't want them.
Please.
Well, now I have to because it's
No,
funny.
I don't want them.
Don't worry, I'll just send them to you.
I don't want them. I do not. I do
Why do you
not
think
want
keep
them.
tormenting letters like this? I don't understand.
No.
They just like this. They just do this all the time.
Do what? I am free of sin. I have no sin in my body. I
That's a
have
fucking
zero
lie,
sin.
you cunt.
You have so much sin in your body. You can contain.
I would not be approved by Satan. In fact, I would be better than. I would be better than Shadow the Hedgehog. I have a 0 sin total count.
It's a fucking
Sure.
lie.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Totally.
Let's
See,
go.
you
Anyway,
guys are
what
being
else
very
do-
hostile for no reason, but I am free of all charges
Homestuck.
anyway.
Homestuck.
I'm stuck.
Are we ready, gang?
I'm ready for Homestuck.
As we can be. As
As
we
much
ever
as we
shall
can
be.
God. Cool. For anyone who's it's because I know it's been a minute. Last time we were meeting more trolls. We were meeting more of the guys. We've now met all of the trolls except for
The last
two of
two.
them. Yeah, the last two of them. We're currently taking a side though because as we've learned, Vriska, the bitch, the cunt herself, has been talked to and possibly being manipulated by some strange white text stranger who has been talking to her, and we're about to meet the white tech stranger. That's where we left off last time. So, opening my curtains. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo, there we go. Cool. Are you ready, Mooney?
Of course.
Good, good, good. Be the white text guy.
You try to be the white text guy, but fail to be the white text guy. No one can be the white text guy except for the white text guy. The white text guy is known as Doc Scratch. He is an officer of an indestructible demon known as Lord English. His job is to pave the way for the arrival of his master, who will be summoned upon the termination of the universe. He has worked at this task for many centuries and will continue to do so until the Great Undoing. Scratch is Alternia's first guardian. Every planet destined for intelligent life has such an entity meant to protect it and facilitate the planet's ultimate purpose. The first guardian is typically almost as old as the planet itself, and each has a unique, circuitous origin through the knots of paradox space. They can be born in a great diversity of forms, though they all share a common, especially potent genetic sequence. The code grants them near omnipotence, and when merged with a host of great intelligence, near omniscience as well. What will he do? It's up to him. All we can do is stand here and watch. What's he up to now? Hard to say, since we're not telling him what to do. Guardians can never be told what to do. Neither the omnipotent kind nor the ordinary kind who raise kids in houses. It's a universal law of reality. Looks like he's pondering over his next move in a game he is playing with some wicked troll girl down on the planet. Usually these matches are no contest, but she's been getting closer to beating him lately, and he has no idea how this is possible. And certainly, though rare, is quite a troubling sensation for the omniscient. What's this? It appears someone is contacting him. More bothersome uncertainty. How is this youngster? How is it this youngster is able to relay an unsolicited message? He doesn't even have an account name.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm so sorry,
I'm
Mooney.
so sorry.
Hey, white text guy. I have a tip for you.
How were you able to contact me? Never mind, I figured it out instantly.
Really?
Yes, through my limitless intellect. Occasionally I discover there are things I have not always known. It gives me the opportunity to make deductions, which are practically always flawless. It's gratifying.
Okay. That's neat, I guess.
You asked your clever friend with the colorful spectacles to trace the sources of my messages. He then established a relay for your message to reach this source through some sort of computational proxy. I gathered he has recovered from his implantation as a weapon in the sabotage of your mutual friend, who you both believe to be dead.
Oh my god, white text guy. Shut up. I'm trying to give you a message here.
I have a name. It is not White Text Guy.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not going to tell you my name, but if you wish, you may refer to me as Mr. Vanilla Milkshake.
You are so weird. Why would I do that?
It is perfectly in keeping with a habit which you will develop in the future.
I doubt it.
Why?
Sounds kind of silly and frivolous. Blah, why do you keep derailing me? You're right, Solix is working with me, and we have important business for you to consider. Wait, you said we believe our friend is dead. Is she not?
Yes, I said you believe she is dead. And soon, you will believe she is not. Both statements are true, and yet each exhibits a trace of falsehood.
Wow. Why did I bother asking? No wonder she snapped. She's got to deal with your stupid riddles all the time. Anyway, can you just help me get revenge so we can call it a night?
Why would I involve myself in your paltry feud beyond the extent I already have? I believe the need to exert such influence has come to an end.
Because you'll want to when you hear what I have to say.
I doubt it.
Haven't you wondered how she can come close to beating you in games lately? Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't deduced it yet. With your shiny white suburban super brain.
No
With your shiny
suburbia.
white suburban.
Your shiny white suburbia.
It's disturbing. but sometimes that is the nature of these hollows in my perception. It feels a bit like dark water sloshing about the cavity in my head. What do you know of this?
She's cheating. She always cheats if she can find a way. Lately, she's used the same advantage she uses against me when we play games. But she told me about it. She tells me lots of stuff like that, probably to rub it in my face. But she never risked telling you.
What advantage is this?
Hold on, I have to talk to your partner in crime for 4 seconds.
I thought you were hers.
Meh. Orchestrate demise of the wicked.
Oh look, it's Terezi with eyes.
Cannibals.
Trezzy, baby Trezzy.
Yeah.
So
She went too far
small.
this time, and she knows it. She's got to pay. Justice is long overdue. The only sad part is how easy it's going to be. It will take no skilled manipulator to orchestrate her downfall. She's a waste of your talents. Contact partner in crime.
Booty?
Hey, Vriska, anything to say?
No. About what?
About killing her, after you said you wouldn't.
Oh, that. I thought we were done talking about it. We concluded I messed up and I'm completely horrible in every way. I can only feel so awful, you know. Here, I'm banging my head against the desk now. Bang, bang, bang. Are you happy?
Not really.
Ugh. What do you want from me?
I'm not sure. I guess I'm looking for some reason to change my mind. I don't know what you can say that'll do it. I sort of hope there's something, though.
You should lighten up a bit. Maybe even congratulate me. Wow, great job, Vriska, single-handedly taking out Team Charge like that. No more competition from those low-class clowns.
Nah, that wasn't it.
Okay, well, change your mind about what? What are you going to do, Pyro?
I was probably just going to kill you.
Oh, you mean from your tree with all your amazing powers? Tell me, what sort of powers do tree girls have? Swinging from vines and stuff?
My tree doesn't have vines. Sometimes I let other people swing from ropes, though. Yeah, anyway, you'll be dead in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, right. Complete and total muscle beast shit.
If you don't believe me, why don't you consult with your little advantage? It seems to have all the answers.
I don't need to do that, you know. I don't need to do that to know you're bluffing.
Yeah, but you know you're gonna anyway. Addiction is a powerful thing. See ya.
Friska, consult little advantage.
Why are you like this, Friska?
She can't be serious. What could possibly lead to your demise in a matter of minutes? What could it possibly be? You consult with your magic cue ball, an extremely rare treasure you recently plundered from an ancient crypt, and one of many rumored to be hidden across the globe. Each at one time belonged to the strange and powerful man fabled to live on the Green Moon, but have since managed to escape his vision. It is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. Who could say for sure whether its predictions were accurate? It would require someone with X-ray vision, or just maybe someone with vision eightfold. You channel your powerful eyesight through your customized lenses and whisper to the faithful little oracle, should you be worried about Terezi's threat? Wum wum wum.
Womp.
Inform Mr. Vanilla Milkshake about his missing orb.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I did not
Uh-oh.
like that. Oh, flashing
We
lights
didn't
warning.
like that at all. Sorry, flashing lights warning.
She has what?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Ow.
Okay, little ball. Fine. If you're so smart, then answer this. How is it going to happen? How? I will explode in your face.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, so that's how she lost her arm and her eye.
Yeah, but
Her eyes, because she technically had 8 eyes. Or 7 eyes. So,
How did she lose 7 of her eyes and an arm?
in the
Ouch.
aftermath of a more recent misfortune.
oh,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
One retrieves his dead custodian from the rubble below. Another finds hers struggling to survive. You guess you've got to put her down. The question is, do you have the luck to get it done? Would a sufficient roll even qualify as good luck in this case? Oh, you don't know. Vriska, roll. Maybe the dead girl is onto something. Maybe the only way to beat your bad luck is not caring about the outcome. 7 of the fluorite octet land, narrowing the field down from the full 8 out of 8. 1 tumbles through the air. It will decide among the 8 remaining techniques. Guillotine de la Marquise.
Ow.
Au revoir, Spider Mom. Ah! Your mercy killing triggers another avalanche. More rotten luck. What's her deal? What's your deal?
What do you mean?
Did you just zap Equius into the game? His hive disappeared.
Are you not happy about that?
Hell no! I was supposed to get your surprise present from him. That he was keeping for me, but only temporarily. And then we were going to jump into the game together as co-leaders, remember?
You were about to be killed by his hive. Proceeding with that plan wouldn't have made sense. We certainly don't need 2 dead players.
But... you knew this was going to happen. You were planning it all along. You're planning this. I know a schemer when I see one.
Yes, it was the plan. It had to go this way.
No, it had to go the way we said it would. I was going to give you the present I convinced him to make for you. Me! I wouldn't have gotten made if not for me. And then you could have had a body again, and everything would be fine. And then we could go back to being friends again.
Were we ever really friends?
Yeah! I don't know. I felt like we were, even if you didn't think so. I guess I'm not very good at acting like a friend. Or saying stuff like, hey friend, you're my friend. It doesn't really occur to me. But here we are. Why would you play with me if you didn't think I was your friend?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Barf. More of this apathetic baloney. Why don't you cut the ghost girl act already? I get it. You're dead and spooky.
Ribbit.
Oh, okay. Huh. Pretty odd.
Sorry.
That's cool. You can ribbit if you want. In a weird way, it almost makes you sound normal. So what now? I guess you would Equius co-lead since he managed to assert me. That cunning bastard. I guess I follow you into the game instead. Fine by me. I'll follow you guys. Just give me the orders, boss.
No, you're not on the blue team.
Oh, what the fuck?
You were never going to be.
Oh, I get it. I finally see now. This is your revenge. Oh, you finally did it, Medigo. You got me pretty good. Well played.
It's not revenge. You were always supposed to be on the red team. You'll believe me later, when you wake up.
What a load of shit. You've been plotting your revenge since day one, and I fell for it like a sucker. Can't say I blame you.
I never thought about revenge at all.
But why not? I killed you.
I don't care.
Oh, you're so infuriating. Why can't you just hate me? It would be a lot easier that way. Or at least feel bothered or annoyed or something. God. Maybe I should just rip my heart out of my chest and pound it to a bloody pulp here on my desk with my super strong robot arm. Pound, 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 pound. Look at that. More nasty blue blood all over me. Why not? Might as well open the floodgates and paint my whole hive with this so enviable cerulean swill. Because clearly, it's up to me to feel emotions for the both of us, you miserable, soulless witch. I I hate you. Hate, 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 hate! I only regret killing you because it made you so boring.
Sorry.
I don't want to be on the red team. It's full of jerks who just think I'm a big jerk.
They need you, though. That's where you need to be. Carcat will be in touch with you soon.
Oh, God, I can't wait for that conversation.
Also, if it's only consolation, the teams are meaningless anyway.
What? Why would that be a consolation? It's more vague, spooky nonsense. Fuck you for me trying to help you. Fuck the blue team. Fuck your conniving. Fuck Aqueous's double dealing and the stupid muscle beast he rode it on. And fuck you for saving my life. Fuck you. Arachnus Grip ceased trolling Apocalypse.
The consequences of her actions.
Oh, the consequences of her actions.
Yeah. We got an album.
We got an album.
Hooray.
Yay!
The album that we've been listening to for my starting soon now. Slash be
Yay.
back. It's fine. It's okay. Trust.
Wait, what?
We did it, guys.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh no, because what I've been doing is I changed out my Be Right Back music stuff to the Homestuck music and specifically
Oh.
alternative sound.
Oh, I
all.
see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And soon in a place known as the Land of Caves and Silence. It's Mooney turn.
Sorry, let her know the deal.
Doo-doo.
Did you?
Aradia, here's the deal. Now that the game has begun, the plan will be modified slightly. We will not be co-leaders of the blue team. I alone will be the leader. Is that understood?
I'm sorry. I didn't like this. They're so. Like, I don't understand why they're like this, but also
They're
where it's like.
They all want to be in charge
it's
for
truly
very different
okay.
reasons.
Yeah, for if we're talking like okay, if not to be like a big nerd, on a biology level, technically this is like just this is troll life. This is like everyone. It's a power struggle all the time.
Mhm.
It's what that's just kind of built into them to do whatever. On an actual just direct level, they're a bunch of dumb kids.
They're kids.
They're a bunch of silly kids who all want to play leader in the game that they're playing.
Yeah.
Which is fine, and it's understandable. It's so silly how this keeps happening.
It's
know,
really
it's
funny.
great.
And it's only I understand because that's
I
how
love the trolls so much. They're so funny.
They're my babies. I love them.
It's like again already has been like saying like yes, don't worry, you'll be leader. Okay, just let's do this thing real quick. Okay, it doesn't matter who's lead because it really won't matter at all because it really doesn't matter.
It
But okay, fine.
matters. What do
Yeah,
you
you
mean?
do
Of
the
course
thing,
it
you
matters.
leader. It's
not.
No, it's so funny because like in everyone who wants to be leader, none of them are truly the leader. Well, one of them does become the leader, and then he realizes the absolute weight of his actions of what being a leader actually is. No, the funny thing is that Arati is the leader for 99% of it. And it's just very, very funny because she's one of the only people who doesn't actually care. She's just actually trying to save the world.
It's trying.
She's
Trying
so
her
great.
best.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, excuse me.
Bless you.
Cough.
Did you say it or?
No, I'm sorry. It's really hard because here's the thing: is that I have my facial specific way so I can do a radius voice, and my facial muscles are not there, so I have to wait a second. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. It gives me a chance to do something.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh. I
Already
told
did
you.
it.
For fuck's sake,
Oh no, what did
Mooney!
you do?
What
What did you do?
do? What
I
is
assume.
this? My
I
internet is
assume
not
it's
good for
feedback.
my iPad. Why
Oh
are you
no,
doing
did you
this to
send
me?
letters feet pics?
Fucking hell, I gotta connect to my fucking iPhone hotspot, you fucking ass cunt.
I don't know what it is. Letters is gonna
What
have to
is
confirm it.
this? Oh,
Letters
for
is
fuck's
gonna
sake,
get sent.
Mooney! Why? Why? Whose is
Wait.
this? I
Those are
don't
ours.
want this. Why do you do this to me?
What did Moody send you?
Send me
What did it
someone's
send
feet pic. Who's this?
Oh no, Mooney!
What color is it?
Oh, is this my foot pic? You fucking asshole.
No,
No!
it's not. It's not yours. What color are the toenails?
Are these fucking Morgan's feet? Why do you keep
Why?
Why do you keep sending
Why
me
do you
Morgan's
keep doing
feet
that?
pics? Why do you
Why do you keep
Why
sending
do
my
you do
feet
this to
pics without
me?
permission to letters?
Why?
This is sexual
I
harassment.
don't want them. You ass cunt. You fucking fuck dog. Why you do this to me?
I
Oh, I'm
swear to God.
so fucking
Okay.
mad. You bitch.
Okay.
I
Oh
don't
God.
this.
There's gonna
I
be
know
more.
that
There's
I'm
gonna be
doing
fucking
my
more.
best. And I'm suffering. But no, Mooney says that now is the best.
Mooney says I
Okay,
get the uncensored feet pics live on stream for fuck's sake.
Here you go. Here's the censored one for Morgan's
I'm
privacy.
so mad.
for Morgan's
No, what? For my privacy now? What?
That's what I did last time. Remember?
I
censored
swear
it
to
to
Why
you.
do you
What
send them
privacy are you
censored to
protecting? You already
everyone
sent it
else
to
but
letters.
uncensored to me? I don't
Letters
want
gets the
these.
privilege of seeing your uncensored foot pic.
No, what? That's not a privilege. That's a punishment.
I don't
Are
want to
you
be this
saying
part of
that
the
you don't like
quarter.
your feet pics?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm getting so abused in this quarter. It's so mean.
Hey, I said I was gonna do it, and I kept my promise. So I don't know why you're mad.
I'm so too mean
Okay.
for talking.
Okay. That's fine.
Good. Wait, you have no objection? Are you sure?
No, I'm okay with it.
Do you typically embrace such a passive attitude when your supervisors give you orders?
I don't usually receive orders from supervisors or otherwise, but really, it's fine.
Hmm.
What?
I think I should get a towel. I'm perspiring heavily again.
Why? What's wrong?
Never mind. I'm trying to stay professional about this.
About what? What are you talking about?
Forget it. It's just pleasant to consort with one of lesser breeding who clearly understands her place.
I've been listening for some time that
I
this will be
love
my
you.
role. Function as your server player, and that you would be the team leader as the first in the chain.
He's
Perfect. Then we are on the same page. 1000K forward to seeing how well you serve me, server
What?
player.
1,000K
I am
forward.
going to kill you.
1000K forward.
It's 100K, but yeah.
1000K forward to see how well you serve me, player.
God.
That's not quite the meaning of the word server.
What do you mean?
As your server, I manipulate your environment to advance.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you are in a position of control over me?
I suppose so.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god. This is impropriety of a caliber I cannot even. It's. You were as low on the hemo spectrum as possible. To consider that someone so low could be in a position of authority over me is. It's just so. Disgusting!
You really are quite a snob.
No, it's. Filthy! I need some air. Or some cold milk. Or a towel! I need a towel! Where the fuck are all my fresh towels? I mean, fiddlesticks. Please pardon my language. Won't happen again.
I
You
love
look really
you, my baby boy.
Oh, I love
Kiss
this.
the lips.
alright.
Listen, ever since we made that joke that maybe Equus is just like those trans femme, like the beautiful trans femmes who go through a bit of an incel phase at first while they're figuring themselves out. It's like I just see him so differently.
There you
I'm
go.
like reading this is so amusing. God, just
Such. Okay. You look really agitated. Are you sure you're all right?
He's just vibrating. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna explode.
I'm fine. It'll be fine. I just need to breathe and to break something, possibly.
Break something?
Yes, it helps me relax.
Oh, I think I understand.
Do you?
I like breaking things. I didn't used to, but now I do. It's fun. Um, hello? Are you sure you're okay?
Yes.
You really do look like you're sweating pretty hard.
I just need a blasted towel. Where did that Arthur get off to?
Arthur.
Maybe you should break something.
Arthur.
Stop!
Arthur.
I was looking at it while you were reading, and I'm like, wow, that really is spelled exactly like how you would pronounce Arthur.
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 Arthur, I need a fresh towel, Arthur.
Arthur, I need a towel.
Get a towel quickly.
Context, I think that you guys stream should listen to Malevolent Chat.
Yes,
It's
everyone listen to
it's
Malevolent.
very
It's really good.
It's really good.
good. Maybe you should try breaking something to try to calm down.
Perhaps.
Do you want me to break something?
Whoa, what?
I could break something if you want.
Do you want to break something?
Kind of.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
His little face.
Look at this
This
dude.
awkward flirting is what's going on, and that's why I'm staring at
I
the
know.
guy.
No, this is like literally two kids who are just having like a weird roundabout, like first mildly sexual situation, like experience in their lives. It's just being like breaking shit. God. They're basically just having their first ERP.
Don't worry, Equus already had his first ERP. Make Gamsy do stuff for
That's
him.
true. That's true.
This is
Yeah.
just like
You're right.
first, like, ooh, do something.
His first one with a woman.
First one with a woman.
Aqueous. I'm about to throw an ablution trap through your wall. Heads up.
Yes. Yes, that was wonderful.
It was pretty cool.
But could you please refrain from dipping into the vernacular of commoners? In fact, this is an order from your leaver. Call things by their proper names.
What? You want me to call it a bathtub? That sounds ridiculous.
Nevertheless, do it.
Fine.
Now, could you please, do that again?
What? You want me to throw the trap through your wall again? I mean, the tub.
Yes.
Is that an order?
Yes. Wait, I don't know.
What don't you know?
Maybe I don't want to order you to. Maybe I want you to do whatever things you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Kids, you're so stupid. I'm gonna fucking eat them.
Stop me.
No!
Maybe I want to be ordered around.
Really like this each time. You're like, hey, please. Okay. I really have no idea what you're talking about.
You could cause quite a bother for me with the power you wield.
I can do nothing to stop you, peasant girl. It's so magnificently depraved.
Mm-hmm.
You were so weird. And this is coming from a ghost. Ribbit.
What was that? Or are you role playing now? Stop! It's unbecoming.
Sorry.
You're better than that. And by better, I mean worse. Much, much worse. Downright coarse and degenerate. Just reprehensibly sordid. Actually, yes, you may roleplay and proceed to deepen this already irretrievably debauchery. In fact, I command it. I command you to have the free will and do as you please, and continue being bothersome and unpredictably destructive. I mean, if you want.
I'm not really role-playing. I'm part frog, but okay. I guess I can break some more stuff. Ribbit.
Yes, ribbit again.
I can't really control the ribbits.
Oh
God. God, they're ridiculous.
I will make haste through this mysterious realm and find your gate. Will pose no challenge for me at all.
Yeah, I know.
I will then give you your new body, and you may take your rightful place as my subordinate.
Sure.
Actually, now I'm beginning to wonder
What?
whether I want you to be my subordinate. I hope this doesn't sound too strange.
Everything you say sounds strange.
Maybe I would like you to be the co-leader again.
Okay.
In fact, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm entertaining this thought. It feels just vile. Try not to roll your eyes at me.
I don't have pupils.
Would you mind terribly being the leader?
Sorry, I was trying so hard, but Morgan gets that. And so did what I was trying to do.
Y'all are killing this. Y'all are destroying this conversation. It's perfect. It's immaculate. It's everything I've ever needed in my life.
Okay. Fine.
But don't tell anyone. You will be the leader of me, and I will lead all else. You would in fact be the secret leader.
Yeah, sure. That's pretty much how it is anyway.
Yes, that's the spirit. You take to authority well for one of your blood.
I don't have blood.
Not yet, but soon your heart will beat anew, and through it fresh blood and fresh passion.
Well, could you just bring me the robot already?
On my way.
Ribbit.
I love you too.
Proceed to the second gate.
Morgan, you and I made such good
Strong
casting
jump.
calls.
Oh, we made such excellent casting. He's so fucking roided up. He's just fucking
So
going.
chunk.
This poses no challenge for you at all. Enter.
Strong fall.
Deliver present.
Oh. Ta-da!
Ta-da.
It looks nice.
Yes, it is perfect in every way.
Ribbit.
Do you have a clean towel anywhere?
Enter Soulbot.
Ta-da!
I think it suits you. Much more so than the form of a levitating, ghostly amphibian. How does it feel?
It feels different.
Okay, but I mean, do you feel anything else? Any sort of stirring sensations?
Stirring.
Yes, such as sensations which may be stirring by flowing blood and a beating heart.
I'm not sure.
Can you detect anything within you might describe as smoldering passion? I mean, just out of curiosity.
Just out of curiosity, you know.
What is that?
What's what?
This feeling. Oh god. Oh my god. What did you do? Did you program this robot to have feelings for you? Romantic feelings? Answer me, blue blood scum.
Yes. It's a chip in your heart. Is that not okay?
Get it out.
Is that
No,
not
it's not
okay?
You dumbass teenager.
Someone, if you would just.
Get it out.
Sorry. I'll.
Get it out. 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 Get out. Get it out.
What's that now?
An absolutely appropriate reaction, of course.
Yeah, it's the best time.
Empty love.
Wow. Okay, very important. Very important. The ship wall.
The shipping wall is so important. Look at it all.
God. Just admire it for a moment. It's sort of really funny.
I'm staring at the little fucking mates for just like Kanaya and Tavros at the bottom. What's going on down there?
God.
You can tell your shipping wall.
Probably
Clearly, some
not.
changes are in order.
Yeah.
Probably not.
God. There's another one that's actually really interesting. We'll get there to it later, much later. But there's one where people pointed out that almost every single ship on that wall actually became canon at some point, except for one, which was Dave and Tavros. So some
They
people
would have
speculated that it
been
was
the
supposed
best
to be.
roles. They
I
would've
agree.
been
I'm like, some people speculated that it was supposed to be canon because it's the only one on that entire wall that wasn't canon. Like,
fucking canon in my heart. No one can stop me.
I agree. I fully agree. Anyway, sorry, continue.
You consult your shipping wall. Clearly, some changes are in order. You didn't see this one coming, even with your remarkable matchmaking acumen. You should probably recolor all the radio panels so she looks like a robot too. It's a major commitment keeping up with all your ship, but it's worth it.
Carcat, recruit Vriska. She's still covered in blood. Okay, this is going to sound preposterous given our last conversation, and I guess practically every conversation preceding it, and I'm probably going to have to do something completely disgusting like apologize. And even though I'll hate myself for it, I will totally mean it, I promise. Like, really, really mean it. You're going to ask me to join your team, aren't you? Yeah. How did you know? I don't seem to have much of a choice now. Radia kicked me off the good team. Wow, that's great. Wait, sorry. No, wait, I don't have to apologize. That's right. You have no choice now. I apologize to myself for offering you a shitty, meaningless apology. Apology accepted, Carcat. Let's bury this thresher with a totally platonic bro bulge bump. Bump. Ha 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 ha. You dork. Okay, do you really think your usual pedantic quips are going to bug me now? I'm not trying to bug you. I'm trying to get you to join my damn team now. Now step in line, Circuit. I was just betrayed and abandoned by my two accomplices and best pals. And on top of that, I'm soaked in the blood of my luces, which I just had to decapitate myself. So listening to a crabby asshole be all tickled with his own mediocre retorts isn't going to spoil my evening. Okay, well, sorry to hear about that. But I mean, you can just dump her carcass in the kernel and bring her back stronger than ever. Wow. Good to know. I guess. Now, why don't you hop in the trap, wash that nasty blue shit off, and join our fucking session already? What? It's so rude to dictate hygiene procedure to a lady under any circumstance, even for douchey loudmouths with the delusion of leadership. Maybe you should try to think about the dumb things that fall out of your protein shoot for once, Vantus. Blah, blah, blah. Now my shoot is doing a fucking stellar impression of something that doesn't give a shit. Anyway, you know my blood's the prettiest and you'd obviously kill to have it. No, it sucks. Totally happy with mine. Nice try, though. BS. Why would you hide behind your lame gray and anonymity, then? You do realize everyone thinks that's totally lame, right? It's nobody's business. I don't see why it should be a matter of public record. I'm not going to wear that shit on my sleeve like you do. Literally, and... Sorry, I heard something behind me and it scared me.
Here. It's just me coming to say hi, don't worry.
Oh no.
I just wanted to check up on you.
Literally and figuratively. It's private, so everyone can go point their probbing busybody sniff nodes up their impertinent seed flaps. Fine, like anyone really cares. It's just lame and insecure. So why don't you tell me what I've got to do here? I await instruction from my big shot, a-blooded leader. Okay, first things first. You've got to connect with Tavros quickly and get him in the session before he gets killed. What? Can't someone else do that? No. Why? Oh, what's the big deal? Just do it. But I hate that guy. Who cares? This is your command decision? Getting someone who has a guy to save his life? Pretty weak, boss. So getting someone who hates a guy to save his life? Pretty weak, boss. My brain is not processing the 8s right now.
Don't worry.
Has a guy.
Why do you even hate him? It's fucking ridiculous. If anything, you should pity him, especially since you were the one who paralyzed him. I know. I don't really understand it. It's just a really special kind of hate. It never goes away, and it doesn't make a lot of sense.
So it's like the self-loathing kind of hate. Got it. Okay.
Mooney,
This is
how many
kind of a weird
eyelashes
time to be
do you
confiding in me about your feelings of black romance, but okay. Oh god, what? I mean, if you're really implying Tavros is your Kismesis, I think you're braying up the wrong frond nub. Both parties have to hate each other equally. I mean, like, true hate. Maybe your feelings come somewhat closer to fitting the bill, but I don't think you can hate anyone. It's weird. He's kind of broken in the head. Fuck, what are you talking about? I think the subject is beyond a lot of people's grasp, but I know a lot about it. Nobody ever really wants to talk to me about it, though. Well, really? Oh, shit. Oh, no shit. Really? Okay, most people who haven't had their lobe stem cauterized are capable of feeling the two primary emotions, hate and pity. Pity is, of course, just the toned-down version of the central emotion, hate. And all the nuances of pity manifest as various other kinds of feelings, like whatever chemical reactions trigger mating fondness, or the mysterious forces that are behind more allegiance. Carcat, holy fuck. So boring. A well-balanced person is going to have a good distribution between hate and the various pity humors. Having a good balance keeps all the emotions sharper. See, I think that's your problem. Oh. I hope you know I already wore out some good note-taking pens today. All the pens. All of them. See, my hate is like a finely tuned instrument because I'm aware of these principles. I could hate a hole in paradox space itself, straight through to a new reality fresh for the hating. Ha 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 ha. You don't even know how much I'm laughing at this. But see, you're too heavy on the hate side. Or at least you pretend to be, which is maybe worse. You aren't reading anything I say, are you? You're just talking. You just want to talk and talk and talk. And you think you're heating up everyone hard when you're really just burning out that entire emotional hemisphere. It's like a lukewarm hate. Sorry, I just realized how much gray text is on the screen right now.
There's so much gray text. This is all you.
Gotta explain how hate works.
It's like this is his hyperfixation, unfortunately. So Vriska unfortunately
His,
hit a
his
nerve.
hyperfixation is the troll romances. Yeah, I love that.
It's like a lukewarm hate, pretender's hate, with no counterpoint at all. As such, there's no real substance to your hate. It's like a cardboard movie prop, which is why your brain is broken. Kind of like Tavros's, but like on the opposite hemisphere, I guess. Or maybe your broken brain led to the imbalance in the first place. I don't know. Whatever the case, you're kind of emotionally screwed, sorry to say. Your hate's too dull for a proper kismesis, in my opinion. And I don't see anyone chomping at the bit to be your Moirail, honestly. Unless there's someone out there who would actually bother pitying you. And landing a mate spirit? Ha ha ha! Seriously, like that would even interest you. Basically, any feature of your emotional profile that usually makes someone viable in the red ROM department must be totally fried. Your black ROM potential's probably toast too. Hey. Are you there? Oh yeah, so I started tuning you out. Are you done? No way, I could go on. This is fascinating. Tell me how the fuck this isn't fascinating. Did you learn this crap from your awful romance movies? They're really intriguing sociologically. Incredibly complex, sophisticated stories, you wouldn't get it. Hey asshole, stop watching movies for girls. What part of intriguing sociologically don't you understand? Also, they're awesome. Shut up. Ugh, okay, man, just let me connect to stupid boy dumbfuck so I don't have to listen to this anymore. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. I never even got to the damn point. Oh, what is it now? I didn't need you to specifically to connect to Tavros. I mean, I could get any schlub to do that. You just have to get in here ASAP because I really need your mind powers. You do? I mean, obviously you do. Duh. What for? I ran into someone here. A sort of a double agent, I guess. His name is Jack.
Dun, dun, dun.
Midnight Crew!
Look at his fucking dumbass over there.
It's him, Mr. Midnight Crew!
Mm-hmm.
Mooney's favorite guy!
He has some inside information about his kingdom, and he wants to work together with us to overthrow the Black Queen. So I said okay, and now I need your help. Okay. I can try. What does he know? He recently got hold of some intel regarding a weakness in the Queen's defenses. I don't know any more than that. But we've got to hurry and get started on this thing, or it could get kinda awkward. Awkward? What do you mean? I mean, he's just standing here now. Waiting for me, I guess. But it's okay. I think he's pretty much settled down now. Settled down? Well, he stabbed me once. Oh, only once. Are you sure you should trust him? I don't know if I would, but hey, I'm not the leader. No, it's cool. He's cool. It's fine. I don't really mind the stabbing. It was all just a misunderstanding. Well, okay, I'm pretty sure he meant to stab me. But I kind of think that's like the way he greets people. This game is stupid. So stupid. In any case, I think he's probably all stabbed out. Woo! Oh man. You know, since you're bleeding, I should ask Terezi what your blood color is. Oh, good luck at that. She can't see me or smell me or anything. I'm way out of my hive somewhere else on the planet. Okay, then I'll ask Jack. No, Jack won't tell. I made him promise he wouldn't tell. Damn it! Stupid, loosey, tight-lipped, stab-happy double agents. Doesn't Trollian have some kind of viewboard feature? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure only Solix knows how to set that up. And he's been incommunicado for a few hours for some reason.
Oh, God.
Anyway, that whole feature seems totally invasive and largely pointless to me, so just forget it. Yeah, okay. Here we are about to embark on an espionage mission. A spying tool sounds totally useless. Another great point, Captain. Whatever. Just get your ass in here so we can dethrone this goddamn queen. It'll mean one less god boss we have to fight. Fine. I'll be right there. Just try not to lose too much of your mysterious blood and die. Be Jack, a few minutes ago. You find the kid you've been looking for. He's got a pretty sharp tongue and he can't seem to keep it sheathed. He should learn up front that you're no stranger to sharp objects yourself. No, he still won't shut up. He doesn't seem to care about the wound. He's just going on and on about the freakish color of his blood. He doesn't want you to look at it. You just look away, he says. You've got to admit, now you're curious. Jack, look at the knife. You don't see what the big deal is. Nothing special. This kid's out of his mind. But he's still blubbering on and on about it. It seems he's the only one of his kind with this mutant candy red blood, an outcast. He thinks he was put on this planet covered in an ocean of his own blood to be taunted, punished or something. Saddest story you ever heard. Got to do something to shut him up. Wow. They're matching.
They match well.
Yeah, so there you go. That's the big blood reveal.
He's red blood?
He's
Yeah,
candy
he's got
red.
candy red blood, like neon red blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 second though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I will go get water then, because oh my god, my voice.
Yeah.
Go get Wawa.
Everyone take a break time.
It's break time.
It's
Yay,
a break
break.
time.
Break. We're all break.
We're on break.
And don't break our bones.
Don't break the bones.
And I'm back, sorry.
Too late. We're on break.
So he's got red blood, candy red blood.
He got candy red blood.
Does that make him like the lowest tier?
Technically he's a mutant because that's not a blood color that's supposed to be, so he's an abomination.
Oh. So the lowest then.
Yeah. He's a freak. Yes.
I miss Morgan. I'm sad that he died.
You didn't. Well, yeah, that's what you get for fucking sending me his unsolicited feet pics. He's dead now and you
Blitters.
killed him.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do this? Why would
I
you
didn't
kill
do
Morgan
anything
like
wrong.
that? Why? Why?
No.
Yes.
No.
Fucking can't auto-tune me into being incorrect. I'm correct.
I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Fuck off.
No.
Also, tell me how this looks.
Oh. In stream
It'll
or-
load eventually. Don't worry. Load.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Jesus.
Tell me how that looks.
Morgan!
What the fuck? What did I just come back to?
You're back!
Hi, the ghost of Mooney.
Oh, that looks good.
Well, look good.
Hi, Morgan!
Ooh, Mooney model.
Mini model.
Yeah!
A
That
Mooney
technically
model.
already exists!
Yeah.
Not,
Mm-hmm.
not.
Already exist, yeah. Being streamed on Mooney Stream right now. If you
Yes.
follow the ARG links in Connecticut, you'll find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
What on? The ARG links in
The ARG
Connecticut?
links in Connecticut, yeah. For Mooney Stream.
Yeah.
From any stream?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not bad.
None. Oh, hi,
Sorry,
Saffron.
sorry.
Welcome.
Hello, Saffron.
Hello.
Welcome to the streams.
We're being silly.
Hello.
And by we're being silly, I mean
If you look
you're
at
being
Chima and
so
Morgan's streams, you'll see that they have their
Mhm.
troll models that they absolutely definitely set up
Yeah.
yesterday.
We totally set up yesterday.
Yeah.
We
Totally
set it
set up
up real good yesterday.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's so good.
Yeah. And if you find the
And
Mooney ARG links in Connecticut, you'll be able to see Mooney's model.
Indeed, I have a special ARG.
Mm-hmm. You have to go on. You
Yeah.
gotta go. You gotta go defeat the 7 secret clues in order to find Mooney's stream.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yes, you'll know you're near them when the Dark Souls music plays and you see a giant red health bar in the sky.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
In Connecticut
You
somewhere.
gotta defeat. You gotta beat 7 bosses, and then etc. etc.
etc. etc.
Alrighty.
A good day.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
Dressing.
eating grapes. So yeah, ready.
Okay.
Why are you eating grapes?
Because sometimes your mouth craves grapes.
Microwaved grapes.
No!
Microwaved grapes.
Take my chopsticks and I will stab you with
Anyway.
them.
Why are you eating
We will-
grapes with chopsticks?
I'm not.
You
My
are.
I'm not. I'm eating them with my finger. The chopsticks.
Anyway, we will
Grapes with
understand more about
fingers.
Carcat's funny blood stuff later. I assure you. But for now, yes, we now have the information that his blood is red. I think by all accounts the same red that they use for the humans, which is kind of the funny part.
Yeah.
Just human red.
So yeah, it's basically human red.
Red. That's why he's so upset about it. Because
Yeah.
he's human like.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
It's a freak of nature.
Carcat, be in cahoots with Jack. Operation Regisurp, huge bitch, blah blah. You and your like-blooded accomplice soon put Operation Regisurp into motion, a contingency plan which the archagent conveniently had on file and named himself. If it were drafted by a legitimate contingency firm, it would ostensibly have been given a better title. Your whole team executes the plan among the course of its journey, employing espionage, mind-controlled tricks, political sabotage, various interrogations, and cold-blooded assassinations. Everyone does their part, and you begin to learn the true meaning of teamwork, as well as this troll disease called friendship.
Ew.
Sorry, that's the way that's worded. I'm just. Anyway. It just reminds me of something very specific. I cannot bothering me.
Is it
I'm
from
like just
Color
the way
Guard?
it's like, yeah. No.
Are you sure?
It's always color guard.
I'm
Oh, it's
sure it's
Color
not
Guard.
color. Guys, it's not.
It's probably color guard.
No. It's not color guard.
Everything's Color Guard.
Sorry, I'm just reminded of my dream, which had quote unquote me being put into like Secret Service protection,
Mm-hmm.
kinda. Anyway, very confusing. Just know that this guy kept on stalking a person that I knew, and I was like, okay, maybe he should stop doing that. And it's like, okay, here. I'm like, okay, I don't think this is helping because he saw me take you over to the place. But okay. It was a lot. Anyway, continuing on.
All right. But before a single step is taken, Jack briefs you on the intelligence uncovered by one of his agents. It is an advantage over the queen you will seize upon while she has her guard down. With each prototyping by each player, the royalty of both sides would evolve. The queen with her ring of orbs 12-fold would first take on the claws and rigid carapace of your Lucis, and then the wings and scales of Terezi's young dragon, and then the horns and gills and cloven hooves of Gamzee's fallen custodian, and so it would continue. Though a queen is a vain creature, she is also sworn to her duty. She would be braced for the heavy load of augmentation ahead. She could certainly withstand the 8 eyes of an arachnid. The fairy wings might at worst be frivolous, and the great bullhorns could even be regarded as striking additions. For that matter, the sultry lips of a mother grub might plausibly suit her. She perhaps would wear a brave face even behind a dignified mustache. and the centauring of her lower torso would transpire without much complaint. She would dutifully indulge a lactate, yeah, okay, that is an lactating udder, and when all was said and done, doubling her head count would surely be insult to 11-fold injury, but nothing she hadn't essentially endured already, all in the name of her kingdom. But she would spare herself of all these additional debasements, because before the rest came, there would be one corruption to her figure she could not abide. Her vanity wouldn't allow it. She could not stand bearing the visage of the most loathsome creature known to existence, so vile in its appearance, so contemptible its purpose. All depictions of the creature, let alone members of its population, are permanently banned from any jurisdiction in the reach of her agents. Those of its kind go by many names, and so does the reviled patron god they herald. The great detestation, King Pond Squatter, speaker of the vast joke, or more commonly, Bilious Slick. His true name is, of course, forbidden, and wearing his face is where she drew the line.
God, that sounds like Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't.
It's okay.
See? Mikey doesn't know either, so it's fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I think
It's
you
not
should
a
tell
music
him.
fact that you don't know, so I don't have to divorce you today.
Mhm.
I'm doing my best, okay?
I know you're doing your best.
She removed the ring and concealed it in the royal vault, where she was quite sure no one was looking. She then retired to her private chamber, from which she would dispatch orders, no one the wiser of her disadvantage. Or so she thought. Red Team, execute Operation Register. The operation in time would be a total success. The banished quasi-royal would make the future Alternian wasteland her home.
BQ.
I think this was Letters, who's the Black Queen. AKA
I thought
person.
Letters was the White Queen?
No, I was
Yeah,
White.
Letters is,
Because we
yeah, Letters
swapped.
is White Queen.
All right.
Letters is the Black Queen because it's a different character that has already showed up.
Huh.
Wait,
Until she was given a new purpose.
Woo.
yeah, because White Queen is Morgan.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Okay, this is still me then. Okay. I thought we were switching to just different. It's okay. It's alright. But at the onset, you would know nothing of the Queen's aversion to an amphibious likeness, or about her orbs 12-fold, or any such details. You were informed of her disadvantage, and would act accordingly. You and your red teammates would work to dethrone the Queen in your session, while the blue team members would take on the entirely separate set of royal adversaries in their own session. This was to be a competition, after all. Or so you thought. Wah! You would begin to notice a strange pattern. The blue team's prototypings would affect the mutations of your session's underlings. And your prototypings would affect theirs.
Yeah.
Though the signs pointed to two distinct sessions, two sets of mystic runes, two opposing teams, two separate chains of connected players, this was all misleading. You were joining a particularly unusual bifractured session, meant from the start to receive all 12 players through two separate connection chains. A session with one Skya about which 12 planets would circle, one with one army of dark and one of light, with one pair of kings and one pair of queens, and with one cankerous archagent and his typical disdain for authority. It wouldn't be until later in the session, when the full chain was nearly closed, that you would realize the truth. The truth was, it had always been the same session all along, that your teams were not competing, but cooperating toward a common goal. Wow. Bum, bum, bum.
Look, I'm there.
You're
You are
there.
You're there.
You're there. All of us here together.
All of us here together.
Yeah.
I do think it's really funny.
What?
But it's
Yeah.
fine. It's okay. No, just like the fact that most of my team is on the blue team.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all of my team's on the red team.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's-
there too.
You're there
You're
there.
too. I think most of
Right,
Mooney is on the blue team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
we say most of when it's like 2 out of.
I
But
think.
anyway, but wait.
Hang on, I'm looking
what
at
team
something.
is-
No, Mooney's three guys on the blue team because
Yeah.
Mooney's
Mooney's all blue.
Aqueous, Solix.
Aqueous, Solix, and no, Terezi's on the red team.
Yeah,
I think I need. Am I the only one?
because wait,
No,
what team
no.
is Becky on?
Chinima's all on the blue team.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, wait, what team is
Yeah,
Becky
Chinima's
on?
all on the blue
Yeah.
team. I'm all on the red team. Letters has 2 on the red
I got
team.
2 on the red, 1 on the blue. Mooney's got
and
2
then
on
one
the
on the
blue,
blue,
1 on the red.
and then Mindy's got. Mm-hmm.
This is how it is.
That's the bitch. That's what it is. We figured it out, guys. We did it.
It doesn't matter.
Huzzah!
So yeah, I was right.
Was it
Most of Mooney's people are on the other team. I know.
Yeah.
I said most.
Yeah, most, which is 2, but most.
Mhm.
2 is
In the
most.
more drawn out form. Yeah, is the most. Certainly more than 3.
No, 2 is the most in the form of the other remaining number is 1. Don't gaslight me into being number dyslexic like Mooney is. I already had to deal with
Yeah,
fucking
that's fine.
unsolicited feedbacks.
I misunderstood what you were saying. It's fine.
Shinama, you're being worse than me.
No, that was Morgan.
Don't
this
gaslight
time.
me.
Morgan was
I'm
being
not gaslighting
confused.
you.
You were being a problem, Chinama.
I was saying most as in like the definition of most means 2 in this case.
I don't think that's what you wwere arguing, but
That's what I was arguing this whole time. Whether it was like, no, wait. I'm like, wait, yeah, no, right, I'm right. And you guys are like, no, Chittima's
I
wrong.
said
I'm like,
most
no,
and you
Chittima's
said no,
correct.
and I'm like, what do you mean?
I never said that.
You did.
I never said no. Mooney is now rewriting the narrative here.
I didn't rewrite shit. I heard you objectively arguing with letters.
No, he didn't.
I don't know, letters. Were you being argued with by Chinama?
I feel like I was being argued with, but I don't know now. I feel like I'm being gaslit. Help.
Well,
I
good thing
wasn't.
we can have VODs.
And you will find out in the VOD how I wasn't arguing and I was saying the truth the whole time.
VOD
And
watchers.
I was like, no, I'm correct. And then Morgan got confused and Morgan started arguing. And that's not what happened, okay? Anyway, we're continuing now.
Continuing now. In a more drawn out form of this adventure's narrative, figuring this out would have been a huge deal. We would have been like completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow, same session all along, really? Huh.
So funny how they keep on going through things they mean like, yeah, this is a great plot. Anyway.
Well, yeah,
wow.
because the joke
going
is that they're sort of speeding through this and talking about it almost like after the fact, as opposed to actually like going into detail like it is with the kids.
Yeah.
So that is
Yeah.
part of the joke here. Is
In detail, quote unquote, when we still don't really understand how this worked in the first place with the kids, and they kind of glossed it over because
well,
they
yeah,
went
but
past-
like it's
Right.
like they're doing a non-traditional narrative, so they keep making jokes about just like, yeah, if we actually were doing this like the right way, that would like telling this like a normal story, this would have been crazy. Anyway,
Anyway, continue.
because there's a bunch of like more important stuff, but it's like, anyway, it's just because there's the kids session is the actual story. This is basically just a big dramatic backstory leading up to other things that happen.
Mhm.
Anyway. But since we've decided to engage in this epic in shorthand, you feel like you must insist that we continue with this expository interlude. It would turn out that the arrangement of planets looked like this, rather bifractured from each other, each team appearing to comprise a distinct chain in a different session without the luxury to complete the picture we see here. It appeared that way until it was time to link the two chains, completing the circuit of 12 and uniting the teams. For these final two links, Skaya had a plan, as it did with the order of every preceding link. And as it did with the paradoxical seating of its own players on the surface of the planet, it would later devastate to buy itself time. Its plan was as inescapable as all others, and as inevitable as the reckoning it would ultimately face. Mobius double reach around.
Damn, double reach around.
Double reach around.
Reach around.
After watching the phases of Mobius double and reach around toggle for a few minutes while in a sort of stupor, you finally snap out of it. Your attention drifts towards these two symbols. You would try to be these mysterious characters, but you suspect you would fail, so you don't bother. They're way too mysterious for you to be them yet. Seriously, what's up with these guys? Do they live underwater or something? What's their deal? We'll learn all about them a little later.
I want to talk.
I know.
I don't know what's happening.
Don't worry about it. For that matter, what about this young lady? What's her deal? We'll probably find out about her later, too. It will probably be quite some time before you get to be her. It could very well be pages and pages and pages. And pages and pages and pages. Seriously,
Daughter!
it could take forever.
Hi.
Okay, I gotta fix my voice real quick. Hang on.
I forgot we gave Morgan all the main characters.
I should have started doing narrative.
I'm sorry.
And then you're like, no, this is the car cat part, so I'm gonna continue with car cat.
I know, I should have just put it on the normal voice after a while. That's okay.
It's okay. I have yet to be Dracula.
I know. We'll get to him. Don't worry, he's gonna come back.
No, it's good for me.
Yeah.
Me and Mooney just like, it's fine.
It's okay, we're gonna listen. Shinema did have to sit out for a majority of the first couple of
That way.
stuff.
No,
we all have to rotate around.
Listen, I'm fine not being Dracula for a hot second.
That's good.
I
If
was
only
just
you could
happy
just
to
never
talk
be
about the
Dracula.
scene.
You could just choose
Yeah,
not
you
to
didn't have to be
be.
Dracula.
You could choose not to be Dracula.
No, it's the troll lisp, and that's canon now.
Okay.
Okay. Well, weirdly in the same vein, we're about to learn what an Alternian goth is. Because Kanaya is basically the Alternian version of a goth. Anyway, your name is Kanaya Mariam. You are one of the few of your kind who can withstand the blistering Alternian sun, and perhaps the only one who enjoys the feel of its rays. As such, you are one of the few of your kind who has taken a shining to landscaping. You have cultivated a lush oasis around your hive, and in particular, you have honed your craft through the art of topiary, sculpting your trees to match the puffy oracles from your dreams. You have embraced the tool of this trade, which conveniently is the weapon of choice for those who would hunt the heinous broods of the undead, which crawl from the sand at sunrise and feast on the light of the living. It would be convenient if you actually hunted them, but it is of course far too dangerous, every bit as suicidal as attempting to poach the terrible muscle beasts who roam at night. So you indulge in your bright fascination with the grim through literature, just before the sun goes down and you join your flora in rest. You immerse yourself in tales of rainbow drinkers and shadow droppers and forbidden passion. You are one of the few of your kind with jade green blood. As such, you are one of the few who could be selected and raised by a virgin mother grub, an event so rare as to elude documented precedent. She would defend you from the desert threats, and though her life would be short, in time you would assure her of progeny. You are one of the few of your kind whose affection for the aesthetic strongly overpowers instinctive regard for the Altarian. As such, you are one of the few of your kind who has developed a zeal for fashion and designs and lovely, colorful patterns. You decorate your hive with flora and fabric as delicately or aggressively as inspiration demands. You are a seamstress, or a rag ripper, or a tree trimmer, or a lumberjack, whichever you care to be. And your unique hive is equipped with a great supply of advanced technology to accommodate your interests. The technology, and indeed the hive itself, were all recovered from the ruins nearby when you were very young. The seed of your hive was deployed by the volcanic rocks beneath the sand with your assistance of your Lucis and her remarkable burrowing skills. And you have lived here happily together since. You know the ruins and the hive and everything here that is not sand and rock originated from the world in your dreams. You also know that one day you will visit the world while you're awake, and that day is today. Your troll tag is Grimald Oxid. Oxylatrix. That one. And you
Oxylatrix.
tend to enunciate each word you speak very clearly and carefully. What will you do? Equipped chainsaw. What chainsaw? You are quite sure there is no chainsaw leaning against that bookshelf? There is, however, a tube of lipstick on the floor. Fine, equip that then. All right, let's settle down. No need to get hysterical. Oh, there goes your wardrobifier again. Never a dull moment in fashion when the randomizer is cycled on. Apply. You can choose between your trademark jade or black, even though the troll's lips are naturally black. But they can always be blacker, and a lady with a true sense of style knows this. In any case, you think you'll mix things up and go with green for a while. Answer CC. Oh, look at that, it's someone new!
It's a Chewitch!
It's a Chinema!
It's the last Chimbo!
It's the last Chinema! Do you need a picture?
I'm sorry, no, I know who it is. I know who it is. I think I already remember what the voice was. I did the voice before. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think I know what it is. Okay.
Where is
Yeah.
all alone, Governor?
It's not Wicked. It's Valley Girl. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hey.
Can I?
You seem more excited than usual. Or less. I can't tell. Help me tell without saying glub. I'm going to type this face now. Even though no one knows how to make a mouth do a question shape like that.
Sorry. I can't really control the globs.
Yes, you can. But that's fine. You can glub to your content of your collapsing and expanding bladder-based aquatic vernacular system, if it means you are excited about something.
I am excited.
Okay, why?
Everything we are about to do next is exciting. It is always exciting. I'm excited. Phew.
It looks like one of your letters got away from you.
Yeah, I really launched that one.
I like that you're going Valley Girl and now you're Southern.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you got like the ditzy, like almost like you might be like a candy.
Might be a candy. Oh,
I'm okay with
no.
that.
This is how it is, okay? Because I was gonna go Valley Girl, and then my Valley Girl turned way more Southern than I actually meant it to be, and it's like, this is fine now.
Ditzy Southern
Very
girl.
fine. Because this works. This
You-
works.
You forked an innocent D loitering over there by the South Pole, minding its own business.
Glub, glub, glub. Hey, let's stop being idiots for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just worked up about this game. It will be great. I've been waiting a long time to get started. We all have.
I thought so. I have been cloaked in a mood of perpetual anticipation for some time as well.
We should compare notes, even though we are on different teams.
Well, not really.
Really? See, this is why we should be comparing notes.
What notes would you like to submit for comparison?
Well, I'm gonna join my team pretty late. I think I have to. I need to connect after my goofball Muriel does so I can keep my goggles on in his nefarious escapades. It's a tough job, but it's important. Everyone has an important job to do.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're doing too? Joining late to keep an eye on yours?
I don't know for a fact that she's mine.
You're not supposed to know for a fact, dummy. You just do what you think is right, and even if you were wrong, the worst that can happen is you help somebody and help the whole world too.
I know. But what if I don't really want her to be that?
Shrug.
Yeah. Glub glub shrug is the right attitude, I think. Our minds are already made up anyway, aren't they?
Yes, probably. Your clouds tell me everything, so what do you even have to worry about?
They don't
Oh,
tell me
sorry, your clouds tell
everything.
you.
They don't tell you everything, they tell me some things. Just as I'm sure she doesn't whisper everything to you.
That's true. Oh, sucks. And now I'm going to get sad. She'll be gone soon. Well, I guess it'll be a relief not to have to worry about keeping our voice down anymore.
I wonder if any other kid on this planet has as many burdens in the fire as you. I doubt it.
They aren't burdens. Okay, I guess they are. But I love him, and I wouldn't have it any other way because that's why I'm here. On that note, I think I'm gonna go say goodbye to her. Maybe you should too while you still have the chance. Even though I'll see her again soon, which still seems kind of strange to me. But that's why this is also exciting! Kanya, bye!
Check on Lucis. You had nearly forgotten. Today her time would come. Maybe you should be there for her final moment. But then it isn't exactly final, is it? Death is pretty confusing without finality. What? It's too late. You'd better change back into your work clothes. No point in getting a good dress dirty. Go downstairs. She brought you this far. Now, to live up to your end of the bargain, operate. Just girly things.
You know,
Just go
Capsulog that thing. I love Kanai so much. You secure the matriorb through your chastity modus, safe and sound.
yeah.
City
I-
bonus?
Yeah,
Listen,
it is.
Here's my thing about Kanaya that I adore so much about her. She is objectively probably one of, if not the most hardcore feminine characters in the entire story. Just based on everything and everything around her. And yet she does some of the most sick ass shit of anyone else, and it makes me very happy. Like it's just, like
Hell yeah.
again, Homestuck is one of those things where it's like girls are allowed to be cool without having to be like masculine, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It brings me great joy because again, like here's the most feminine character in the game who's like Lucis is a virgin mother grub who has the chastity modus, who likes dresses and colors and pretty things and things, and also she wields a chainsaw.
You got chainsaw lipstick.
It's amazing. I love it.
And not just that, but like also the fact that she tends to be the person who's like, yeah, I'm going to be blunt with you and tell you the truth of everything that's going on, and like
Yeah.
let you know, hey, this is the information you need to know. And it's a very nice thing of like, yeah, this is the character. She's very character
She's
shaped.
so good. I love her so much.
She's so good. I love Kanaya.
You will serendipitously discover the key to unlock this card when and only when you are ready to make use of this item, and not a moment before. Oh, look at this mess. All this blood and sunlight is stirring bright feelings within. You often fantasize about being a true rainbow drinker from your literature. It would be a life of darting between the shadows, of persecution and being misunderstood, and of romance. You would drink heavily from its multicolored well, and the hemospectrum would be your wine list preceding the great feast of passion. Surely it couldn't hurt. Well, no one is looking. Just a
Okay,
taste.
so a rainbow drinker is
Vampire.
vampire.
Vampire,
Got it.
yeah.
Troll version of a vampire. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Meddle with Moirail. Oh, here I go again. God, fucking hell. I know I did this to myself. What? I just wanted you to know. Is your Lucis dead yet? You then proceeded to have the rest of this conversation we already read, bugging and fussing and meddling through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in more allegiance with another. At least, you guess that's how you would describe it. Maybe. Troll romance sure is confusing. Oh, look! It's a letters guy!
Oh, it's me!
It's you. We're getting all of them, baby. You will put her out of your mind for a while. It should be hours before you have to connect with her anyway. Might as well pack this thing up and head inside. Oh, what now? What could this guy want? Oh, it never ends. Answer, CA. Caligulus Aquarium.
Can. Make her talk to me. Do something.
Who?
You're no good conniving, fucking, backstabbing girl crush. That's who.
Overstating our relationship won't make me feel very cooperative. It's paler red than that, okay?
Push. That is a fucking laugh, and you know it. Everyone does. So help me out. Tell her to talk to me. I think she blocked me. You've got to.
Why do I got to? I don't got to, and I don't got to. And every time you take my help for granted, I feel like I got to do a little less.
Whatever. You are so the village two-wheel device when it comes to ostracizing. You can't let a grudge go by. You won't stick your busy stem betwixt, so get with the program, Fussy Vines.
If your slander weren't so predictable, I'd block you too for saying that. Has it occurred to you she may have you blocked you because you are very overbearing? I just said that aloud, now in your silly accent, and had a private moment of enjoyment.
Who gives a shit why she blocked me? Or about my fucking manners? Come on, you've got away with her. I figure if you're going to ostracize any two Brian suckers who sneer at each other a funny way, you might as well make it official and be ours, right?
Your black solicitation just seems really indecent. What do you want from her anyway?
She made me something per prior arrangement. She will deliver it when we will meet in the game, but I don't know what the logistics are yet. I'm trying to connect her with
Connotier, I think.
Connotier with her here, but she's blowing me off again. Fucking again, fickle dirt
land
scraping
hag.
fickle dirt scraping land hag. Thank you.
What is it?
Can, stupid, what do you think? It's a fucking gizmo to blow up the world or something? Oh, well, not that, obviously. But something that'll kill all the land dwellers. What else would I be after?
Can you, for just a moment, entertain the thoughts of one untouched by the megalomaniacal derangement and tell me why I'd want to assist you with that?
Well, I'm not going to very well kill you, am I? That would be fucking unconscionable. What kind of friend would I be?
Also speculate for a moment that self-preservation might not be Shut up out there. That's her chainsaw revving up.
She's angry at me, oh no!
Yeah.
Also speculate for a moment that self-preservation might not be what would sway my decision.
Yeah, go ahead and kiss us off, but there'll be blood on your hands. You could either play along as our auspice and do a little mediating when you were fucking hatched to, or watch she and me devolve into fucking full-fledged kismisses, the kind like you don't get once in a 10,000 sweeps. You know that's what it would be. There would be rainbow rivers running through star systems and all nebulizing like liquid fireworks. It would be beautiful and heartbreaking all at once. You should read up on your history instead of pouring through that god-awful sunny rubbish.
It's just laborious listening to this. Oh, I'm sorry. None of it matters.
Yeah, it does. It's important. Sorry, but the fate of the race and purity of the bloodline is important. Excuse me for being concerned.
I know. But you really should know by now that the world will end tonight regardless. Land and sea dwellers alike will all die because of the game we're about to play. And I agree. The fate of the race is important, but it's in my hands now. All of ours, really.
Huh. Well, okay.
Really.
Ordinarily, I'd call bullshit on terrible stinking BS like that, but I know you don't really lie about stuff. Unless it's to yourself. But that's why I bother even talking to you. I wouldn't even be here saying any other of this otherwise. So did your clouds tell you that?
The doomsday scenario in particular? Not exactly.
I got clouds and they don't tell me shit. They hide nothing but misfortune and monstrosities. Fucking pain in the ass fucking clouds. So how do you know then?
I have another source.
Okay. Well, you are jacked tight the fuck into this thing in so many ways. I don't know what to say anymore. Whatever we will, just play and find out, I guess. So can you tell her to talk to me anyway?
No.
God damn it. She and me are teammates. We've got to have a powwow or something.
You aren't actually on the same team?
Fuck. Fine, I get it. I'll step off. You don't want to be our auspice because you don't want to get locked into that sort of relation with her. I can respect that.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it is. Your real feelings run pretty awful ruddy. Methinks everybody knows it. Especially that ass-blood cockhat. He and me have you so pegged about that, it's upright silly. But it's cool, it's totally fine. Don't worry, I'll leave you alone and give you a shot.
It's unbelievable. Her patience.
What? Whoa, wait, who?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, wait. Did she talk to you today? What did she say? Oh, glub or whatever.
Something about longing to touch you indiscreetly.
What?
And that she's basically in the scarlet throes for you, as deep as the flushed quadrant as one can be.
Wait, did she actually say that? In confidence?
Oh, to the letter.
Can you copy exactly what she said?
Absolutely not.
I'm so sorry. I'm just sitting here. You guys hear this, and it makes no sense whatsoever. Every single thing.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry. I'm being a problem.
Yeah, so okay.
Yeah.
Do you want the actual one, or do you want to figure it out when it actually
Okay,
tells
we're
you
gonna
in the story?
finish this first, and then afterwards, I'm going to explain as much as I can of what I think just happened, and then you
Oh,
tell me
cinema
whether or not.
theory.
Oh, Cinema Theory,
Cinema theory,
yay!
yay! I like a cinema theory.
God, I wonder if we'll go to Detroit again.
Yeah, unfortunately, no, I don't blame you for being confused though. This is oh, thank you, Sapron. Sapron says I finally got a chance to look, and I love your and Cheese troll models. They're so cute and cool. Letters did an amazing job.
Yay!
Thank you.
I kissed
Yay!
him.
Thank you, Sapron. But yeah, so no, this one is a bit wild because it is dropping like here's a brand new character, here's the other character that you talked to once, not naming the other character he's talking about out loud, and then also bringing up a bunch of words that we have not been taught yet. So I understand why this is confusing. I forgive you.
I think part of it is that they're also using English words that are just like. I think part of it is the fact of like the accent I keep on hearing for him is not the accent that Letters is doing.
What accent do you want for him?
No,
I think
you're
Jim
fine.
wants Va, va, va.
I don't
No,
want to do
absolutely.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm
I
asking.
will say the most popular dub does an accent that I don't think any of us could possibly replicate long term, where they actually pronounce the W's, where they basically go some way. Like it would be like this bullshit you're BSing me in some way off awful. Like they just do it with actual W's, and it's crazy. Like,
No, that's not even what I'm hearing though. I just.
what are you hearing?
I'm trying to remember what the term is called again. Not AAP.
AAVE?
It maybe I don't think that's the thing. I don't think that's what it's called. Maybe it's called that. Maybe I don't know. I think so. Yeah.
What?
AAV?
That's the only thing I can think of that you're talking about.
I think so.
African American vernacular?
Yes, that one. Yeah, sorry. I'm
Oh.
thinking of the other one.
I live in Australia. I really can't do
I
that.
don't think we want letters touching that, but yeah.
Yeah.
I am a
understand.
white person that lives under the monarchy in Australia. I'm not allowed to touch that with a 10-foot pole. My hair is very straight, untextured. No
Yes, I know,
texture
and that's
on me.
why it's
I
very
am the
funny, and
palest
I don't
bitch.
know
I should not
what
touch
it
any of that.
is. That's why
Alien
my
than you, we don't know yet.
letter.
I don't need any more racist allegories, alright? I already live in Australia. I don't need any more.
Again, that's why I said that. No, your accent's fine. Your accent's fine. So I just so you understand my confusion here when I keep hearing this line sorts and then hearing this one. I just sometimes you just sit here, you're like, yeah.
I will say in the back of my mind now that Chinema did the southern accent on Pfeffery. I am reading some of this with a southern accent in my mind, and it's really funny. just listen. I need to give you an example of what my mind is saying. It's like, this is bullshit. You're BSing me in some way awful. You don't lie, but you do tease me. I'll transfuse my kick-ass royal blood out with my inconsistent muscle beast discharged if I won't know when I'm getting hooked. And I'm like, there's something about that is really fun.
That is very funny.
Anyway, I just need to share that so anyone else can read this in their own time with their own accent.
But yeah, Letter's accent is
God.
great. We love
No,
Letter's
Letter's accent is perfect.
We're all just
He's
very
absolutely
silly.
a little British cunt.
Yeah.
It is very much the thing of like, I understand now why you said British, and I'm like, no, not British. You going, no, not British. I'm ruining it for everyone. Okay. Anyway, we can continue now.
Yes. We are a
This is bullshit. You're BSing me in some way awful. You don't lie, but you do tease, and I'll transfer my kick-ass royal blood out with incontinent muscle beast discharge if I won't know when I'm getting hooked.
Yeah. She's just a concerned Moira looking out for you. That's all.
Ah, fuck. See, I'm telling you, you got to play your cards right.
What do you mean?
If you're not savvy about how you define yourself to people, you can just splash into the Moirel zone before you know which way is upwards.
Oh.
Kinda hard.
What?
Being a kid and growing up, it's hard and nobody understands.
Return to
Okay.
room. Yeah, okay.
Now I
Go.
get some of
It's
these.
tea time.
The conversation was about Mr. Man, which I forgot his name because they still haven't actually said it.
Yeah, you
Talking
have it.
about like, hey, this was a whole lot of just them like, just Mr. Man saying, hey, Kanaya, can you talk to Pfeffery and make her talk to me, please? Because I need to tell her something because we're gonna be playing the game together. And it's like, actually, you won't be playing the game together. What? And it's like, no, you guys won't be playing the game together. But then
So
it's like, oh no,
he-
actually, yeah.
the person he was trying to get Kanaya to talk to him was not Pfeffery.
Oh, okay, then
Pfeffery
it
does
was.
talk to him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just got confused afterwards because then he said Glub, and I'm like,
Yeah. No,
like,
do you want me to explain what that conversation was about, or do you want to leave it
Yeah.
vague till you understand? Okay. So, Mooney, do you mind if I just explain the entire conversation?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, so to go back, I'll go back real quick. So, basically, Aridin, who is this guy, and Vriska hate each other. Hate each other in the romantic way. But she blocked him and is not speaking to him. And so Kanaya, who is very, very good friends, who is Moirails with Vriska, he was reaching out to her to be like, hey, can you please tell her to talk to me? Can you please tell her to unblock me so we can talk again? Kanaya being like, no, I don't want to because I'm tired of doing things for you. We also get to learn a fun new word, which is auspicing. So without going too deep into it, because they will explain it more later, essentially there's 4 romances in Troll World, most of which I think we understand at this point. There's romance, traditional romance. There's queer platonic, like, they call it the pale kind Moirails. There's like queer platonic. There's hate mance. And then there's auspicing, which is basically the person who mediates the hate mance so they don't kill each other. And that's what he's basically being like, do the auspicing that you biologically are designed to do and make her talk to me again. And then, as we learn later in their conversation, Eridan, the purple guy, is Moirail's with Fefri, the one that we just talked to. And they're queer platonic, they're besties, they're doing their thing together. And Kanaya basically started teasing him and being sarcastic and saying like, oh yeah, she's totally in love with you. She totally wants to take this to actual like red romance territory. Like she's totally in love with you, which she's not. Which little not to spoil it here a little bit. There's a bit of a theme here because Kanaya is essentially having romantic feelings for Vriska and doesn't know what to do with it. And Eridan has romantic feelings for Fefri, and he doesn't know what to do about it. He's basically Eridan's theme as a character is guy in the friend zone.
The friend zone. He's just a child.
That is essentially this conversation. Is we have a history that we don't know about fully for the two of them, where Kanaya often has to mediate between Vriska and Eridan because they hate mance each other, and she's getting very sick of putting up with their shit, specifically Eridan's shit. So yeah, that's basically what this conversation was about. I hope that makes sense.
Got it.
Yeah. So there you go.
I love Eridan so much. It's my special little guy.
Such a bastard. There's a lot to do before you enter. There will be a lot of people to talk to and help along the way. No, not meddle with or mediate. Help, damn it. You are very helpful. You have a lot of inside information on what you and your co-players are about to face. You are jacked tight the fuck into this thing. In so many ways, we don't know what to say anymore. It's not just cloud visions either. You have another source. Consult source. Ooh. Bum bum.
Done.
In one dream, the clouds pointed you to an address of a server hidden in an obscure pocket of a realm unknowable to mortals. They are so gay.
They are so gay.
They are so lesbian.
They're the most lesbians to ever exist. Like, look at them. Fucking reached out to you in a hidden server across multiple universes and time space. Like, wow, that's the gayest thing
Just
ever.
to give you intimate instructions on how to make sure everyone doesn't
Just so
die.
you could read my FAQ. My game facts.
They're so gay. They're beautiful.
Gay.
It contains a journal written by a young member of an alien species. She has documented her experiences playing the game you are about to play. You can only assume this took place a long time ago. This race is likely ancient, preceding yours by millions of sweeps, maybe billions. You like to try and imagine the adventures of these players. Were they successful in repopulating their race? Did they manage to protect their matriorb and hatch a new mother grub? Could they hold it together? Or were they torn apart by the complex social dynamics of the mate ships and the moral allegiances and the ospertisms and the kismisitudes that will surely plague your group along the way? You have little doubt they succeeded with flying colors.
So gay.
You have little doubt that their victory was because of their leader, a great heroine, the tentacle therapist. From what she recorded, it seems the group had very little knowledge of what they were getting into, and yet they appear to have been the only of their kind to have risen to the challenge in a session stacked heavily against them. You are convinced their leadership was the difference. It would be nice to have the chance to talk to her. Alas, she has likely been dead for a millennia. Only the incomplete record of a long-forgotten quest remains. On the other hand, if you were to discover her quest ended in failure, it might be somewhat disillusioning. But that thought had never crossed your mind. It's Tavros' turn.
Tavros, enter. Having narrowly dodged obliteration, you take your place.
Baby boy.
As a baby boy.
Yeah.
As you take your place as the page of breath in the land of sand and Zephyr. Zephyr. I should know that. That's from the North Star. And in time,
Whee!
Fuck!
Tavros! Go outside and look what I built for you. You're going to flip.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Tavros.
She's such a fucking bitch. Look
I
at
think
this
this
shit.
is probably meant to antagonize me.
What are you talking about? Look at my beautiful building. Don't you think it's about time someone got a little creative with this game?
Maybe.
Everyone always wants to do things the boring way. Didn't we make a truce, Tavros? What, we would try to be less boring from now on? You don't want to break your truce with me, do you, Tavros?
I just.
Yeah.
No.
Why do people hate Tavros when he has to deal with this?
I know.
Why?
I don't know, but I
She's
love
so
her.
comically nasty. She is
Terrible,
Tavros.
awful.
She's the
I
worst.
love
I love
her
her so much.
I
Thank you.
love
You
her.
understand me.
I just.
She's
the time.
terrible.
And I have to sit here and I have to stare at her doing this, and I just.
this is why Chinema was not allowed to be Tavros, because Chinema would die from embarrassment.
I'm sorry, I just. Like, I'm sorry, at this point in time, if I was Tavros and I had to deal with the situation, I would be crying, okay? I don't know. Like, this is just so specific bullying, and it's like, hey, please
It
stop.
is. No,
That.
she's
So
absolutely
mean.
the worst.
She's
Terrible,
so
awful.
mean.
She's
And it's me
so
remembering
terrible.
the scale. I'm like, what did Eridan do? What did Eridan do?
Oh.
I don't even know. Tavros has done nothing.
Hatsi is too good at writing absolute pieces of shit that you still like. Agree.
Yeah.
They're so great.
They're so fun, but I just am like,
Great.
oh.
Now get climbing.
Please don't read this as a boring thing, I hope, but it's physically impossible to do that, mostly.
Man, I knew it. Taurus Snows is back in action.
Why don't you, in like a not boring way, build a more inclined surfaces like you did over there? Maybe you could color them with fun colors, so you won't think they're boring and get angry at me some more.
I built that ramp because we were in a hurry to save your life, remember? A dead Tavros is even more boring than an alive and crippled Tavros by a slim margin. My stair structure is lovely, and I'm not changing it. Now hop out of your wheel device and get climbing.
Climbing.
Or crawling, whatever. Stop being so helpless. It's pathetic.
This is gonna take a long time.
What's the rush? You're in the game, safe and sound. Look in the sky. Do you see any meteors? I sure don't.
But there are imps around. And I'll be sort of defenseless, lying down on the stairs.
Sigh. You did not just use that excuse. We both know you can commune with these things. Hey, why don't you physically command them to carry you up? Oh my god. That is a great idea. Once again, leave it to Vriska to come up with the creative solutions.
I wouldn't really want to make them do that. I just don't understand why we can't do this the easy way.
She's such a bitch. What good would that do you? Whatever the purpose of this game is, it makes you work hard for it. That way you become stronger along the way and you are better prepared for whatever's next. Remember when we used to flarp together? It was the exact same principle when I crippled you, and that's why you were always outmatched. You were too soft and not well prepared. Nothing comes easy, Tavros. That is why we go through the trials and the brooding caverns when we're young, to make sure we are strong when we come out. Do you remember the trials, Tavros?
Not very well, no.
Well, I do, and they were a bitch. But now that I think about it, it would make perfect sense if your trials were really easy by some mistake. That is why you are such a soggy phlegm sponge, and why you got picked by such a sad, frail little Lucis.
Hmm.
Oh, but that's okay. It probably wasn't your fault, just a bad break. You're lucky to have me as a server player, so I can challenge you and help you get strong. Now hop out of that seat and get climbing. I will deliver the device to you once you are at the top. Climb, pupa, climb!
Maybe I should ask Tinkerbell about this. He's really smart now that he can talk.
God, I love you,
Smart baby boy.
Wait a second, every channel is the same?
Tavros.
Do you mean are you referring to the fact that all of us are doing the same thing, Cable Hue?
Yeah.
Because we are in fact doing the same thing. We're just all streaming at the same
Yeah.
time. All four of us. Every four of us.
All four.
All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
we're multi-streaming Homestuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
We're currently
No!
at Cable Hue currently in Act 5. So we're at troll stuff.
Kill that.
Yeah. We're deep in the troll stuff now.
Deep in the troll stuff.
No! You don't need help from your lame bull fairy. He is only holding you back.
He's my friend.
God. Pathetic. This is getting frustrating. Why did I have to get stuck with the with the disabled person? Just my luck. Do you have any idea how inconvenient this is? Do you have any sympathy for what I'm dealing with here?
Can you scroll up for a second, Birkin?
Yep.
All the way to the top to the picture.
Yeah.
Tavros side-eyeing the imp, the stairs, his wheelchair, the imp and the stairs again.
Yeah. Still have to after this Cable Hue so we can get through the rest of this conversation because I just sit here I'm like wanting to cry again.
You're so inconsiderate. You just sit there looking smug. It's infuriating to look at you. You haven't even thanked me, or apologized for that matter. Thanks, Vriska, for saving my life. It sure was brave and heroic and pretty of you. Also, I'm sorry for the bottom of my nook. Seriously, how hard would have that been? Would that have been?
Okay. Thanks, I guess. But sorry for what?
For being crippled, you ass! God, she's a bitch. She's the worst.
You want me to apologize for being paralyzed?
Yes. Say you're sorry.
I don't mean to be rude or boring, but that's ridiculous given the circumstances.
Bullshit. It's something called basic decency and civility, you fudge-blooded... Oh god.
Or
You flood-blooded boar. Now get down on your useless wobbly knees and apologize.
No, I don't want to.
anyway, in detection time again. Okay,
Go ahead.
Cable Hue, I'm quietly existing, otherwise known as Chi. We're playing Homestuck with a couple of our friends here. Right next to me is, of course, the TheZodiacLord.
Hi.
And we got Gunmoony.
Hello.
They're dead. And we got Letters of Sky.
Hello, I'm here. I showed up.
And we all silly little things sometimes, like usually playing games and stuff of different kinds, while Letters has been doing some more art on his streams. And of course, I've also been playing a detective game with Zodiac on his stream on
Yeah.
Fridays.
Yeah.
But yeah. And Mooney's here. We love Mooney so much.
Mooney's here.
Hello.
And has designed pretty much all of our assets. And
I made
so
the
much.
PNGs Letters
Mhm.
made the VTuber models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This
the
is a
overlay is
collaborative
made
effort.
by this, and I'm here.
And she is collaborated with her beautiful presence.
Well, that's not true. She has made emotes for Letters channel.
Yeah.
Mhm. She has made a most for Letters channel. We all contribute here.
We
Yes.
all can here.
All quarters of the polycule contribute here.
All quarters of the polycule.
And together we make.
We make
Voltron.
one good financial year.
Together we make Captain Planet.
Dang!
Oh
We
God,
updated.
not Captain Planet.
Yeah, Captain
Yeah, I love
Planet.
Captain Planet.
Alright, I'm
That
now
was a
just
lot of
reminded of the memes that are just like this, violence, and this.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Cable. You are very awesome. My friends
You're
are very beautiful and awesome.
But fanfiction's also cool.
Yeah,
I love
fanfiction's great.
Yeah.
The world is carried upon the backs of fanfiction.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
All great
making
writing
further
sourced from fanfiction
voices.
of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's so much.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, we just did a little doing silly little making silly little voices.
God,
No!
she's a bitch.
Okay, first of all, if she can just
Look
remove
at
the
me,
thing,
you
why can't
I'm
she
just
just
like,
Because
oh,
she's
I'm
a
so
bitch.
glad.
I
She's
Apologize,
the worst
Pupa.
one.
Apologize. Say you're sorry for being
Please
crippled.
say it.
Wee.
I'm
again,
gonna summon Rufio now. You
I
can go,
would
Jimbo.
cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all
I
original
just-
characters. Yeah, that's very fun.
Now she's done it.
Oh,
She has awoken the mighty inner fury that is Rufio. But
no.
unfortunately, Rufio is not real. He's imaginary. A fake. Like a made up friend, the way fairies are. You continue to be sad and alone. Oh.
But that sucks is when you're looking for something with a specific character and there's nothing available. It doesn't make me want to get my eyes out. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why sometimes you have to write your own fan fiction.
this is why.
And then you can share it, and everyone's gonna be happy that you did it because everyone's
Yeah.
that one thing. And so someone to do it, and it's great.
Listen, there's always someone out there that'll read like an obscure fanfic in the dredge on the backlog because they're like, I can't find any good stuff, and then they find yours and they're like, thank God.
Their name is Mooney. Mooney
Their
speaks
name
from
is
personal
Mooney.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Vriska. Wee! God, she's the worst. Uh-oh. Dun dun. Kanaya, mediate. Hey, what's your deal? Shouldn't you be helping me out of this jam instead of fussing with my plumbing? Just presenting a floating reminder that Tavros will need plenty of inclined surfaces for his ascent. That's silly. I made so many ramps, you wouldn't even believe it. I specifically decided I wanted to build something ugly and boring. It is now the land of ramps and yawns. He's reported otherwise. That lousy snitch. Maybe I should take his computer away so he can't go crying to fussy fangs anymore. Maybe I should upend this load gaper over your head. No, don't! I'm still learning the interface. It could happen accidentally at any moment. I'm only trying to help him. Think of another way to help. Fine. I'll do something nice. I have an idea. I'll be right back. And for the record, I was going to do this anyway. I was just trying to make him a better player first. Okay. In the meantime, how about you serve my client player the way I think is best? And you can do the same for yours? I thought I was. Scurry downstairs.
What are the legs?
You make your way down to one of your innumerable loot strongholds, where you stash riches and gold and jewels and prizes plundered from your campaigns. There they are, your rocket boots. You must confess you will find favor with just about any kind of footwear as long as it is bright red. You would wear these striking boots even if they were just broken pieces of junk. But as it happens, they work just fine and they are awesome. Take them. Ta-ding. Phew. Go back up.
Oh my gosh, she's picking up the dice one by one.
Quit cleaning up after me! Oh, you are ridiculous. Get the code.
Shoes.
Send code.
Alchemars. Oh,
He's got a little car.
I got a little car now. Oh, my little imp guys are not happy with me.
They're
I'm
not
gonna
happy at
fly,
all.
pupa.
Fly, pupa,
Fly,
fly.
pupa, fly.
Cute.
Pshoo.
Me staring at the amount of stairs.
Fly!
So many stairs, I can't
She
stand
wanted
on
him
any
to
of
climb
them.
all of it, and the fact that, like, I don't even think she built enough stairs for him to even get through the hole.
Probably not.
Scroll up. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you'd have to jump.
No, that's probably where she'd be like, oh, hey, by the way, I have these convenient rocket boots for you.
He's kind of a terrible person. I don't know if you noticed.
You have a huge hot take, Cable Hue.
Yeah.
Well,
Is this
why
a
do you
reread?
have the huge
No,
hot
okay,
take? I will
so-
go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, so Cable, just so you know, me and Letters have read Homestuck before. Mooney and Trinema has not. So preferably maybe don't spoil too much. We do spoil some things just out of excitement, but we do have two people who has not read this at all.
To be clear, at the moment in time, it's basically that neither of us have. However, it's really funny for the context of this is that Mooney had read just enough home to finish the Midnight Crew and then got tired.
Mooney has a traumatic memory with the Midnight Crew where Mooney just wanted to get to the trolls, but they got so fed up with the Midnight Crew they stopped. So while reading that part, we were trying to find the part. We were like, was this where you stopped, Mooney? Like, where did you stop? Mooney was like, no, I remember all this. And then it got to the point where Mooney was like, oh yeah, I stopped right here. And 2 pages, 2 clicks after that page where Mooney stopped, Carcat was on screen.
Listen, okay? I hate the Midnight Crew. They suck. They're the worst part.
Got through the whole
Got
Midnight
fed up
Crew.
with Peak, I know, right, Saffron?
Listen, the arm shit happened, and then I went, you know what? I'm done. I don't understand the fuck is happening. I hate this. I hate this logic, and I left.
I liked Midnight Crew a lot.
I liked it too.
No!
Everyone but
Person
Mooney
who
likes
didn't
the Midnight Crew.
understand. Says the person who didn't understand that there was a guy who like traveled by the speed of a minute per minute.
Yeah.
I need to clarify because there's various forms of traveling from a minute by a minute. Because it can take you a minute to travel somewhere that is a minute. However, you might not still exist in that space. No, but this one was saying that he still existed in that space.
Yes.
And he wasn't. But I wasn't clear on that, which is why I asked for clarification. Okay.
Because you didn't understand the basic joke and you needed it explained to you.
I am autistic. Leave me alone. I'm doing my best.
You are, and so are the rest of us. That's why we're reading Homestuck. We wouldn't be here if we weren't autistic.
Yeah.
With the Sawbuck nonsense, it took me 2 hours to comprehend it. Oh no, the Sawbuck nonsense is ridiculous. That shit's crazy. No, the Sawbuck nonsense was in the Midnight Crew part.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Okay.
Yeah. No, that was when he was like jumping around in time, talking to his doppelganger and et cetera, like all that sort of shit.
Yeah. So like, hey, we're going to go back to try and figure out a way that we can get this item that we need. So I can.
And then they pulled that bullshit of like, or that stuff of just like all of this was actually supposed to happen in order for things to happen the way they're supposed to happen, and it was like it's very convoluted. It's deeply convoluted.
I love Time.
But yeah, Taros is the kind of character that we said, and we're like, he fits so perfectly into the scheme of things of how everyone else's character. And so, like, yes, having this character who's a little bit like a, hey, please stop doing this thing. It just fits really well. And that's why you like him so much and he suffers.
Mm-hmm. I like him too. I love all the Homestuck characters.
I love
There's so much fun to watch
right.
interact on screen. Watching the little ant farm. Are we ready to keep going?
Yes, and again in time.
Kissing lizards.
Yeah.
Kissing lizards.
Lead fearsome
Mwah.
entourage into the ruins.
Cable, we're not at that point yet. Or are you just ship wise? I don't know. That's that one we're saving for later. We're saving for a night of discussing headcanon.
Oh yeah.
We're very much hey, we're going through the story because we're trying to figure out what is going on.
But I don't think Carcass and Equius has talked yet at this point in the story yet, so.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Not yet.
Don't know. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
We just met. Well, we haven't actually seen Equius.
No, we have seen Equius.
You're Equius.
No, we see
talked as
Equius. Equius, not Eridan.
Eridan's the one you're thinking of that we haven't met yet.
Eridan, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eridan.
It's a bit confusing, yeah. But anyway.
We haven't actually seen.
Equius,
But we've
but
talked to now.
Communing.
Woo. Oh.
Good job, guys.
Frog.
It's a frog. Confirmed my
Frog.
teammate.
Neither have we, Cable you. Ta-da.
Yes, another piece fits. We are making some strict progress on this puzzle.
Oh, that's cool, I guess.
So, where do you think is the next one?
I don't know. Probably buried in a stupid sand somewhere like the others.
Okay, that's mostly what I was thinking too, but it suddenly doesn't sound like you think the puzzle is cool.
The puzzle sucks. All these puzzles suck. If I have to help you put one more dumb slab of boring rock into another stupid wall indentation, I'm going to put an indentation in my desk with my face.
But it looks like a frog, and that's kind of fun.
Snore. These puzzles are for wigglers. I solved way better puzzles than this in my heyday as Mind Thing. Oh, look, some ruins. Oh, look, another mysterious recess in the wall. I wonder if something fits in there. It probably just opens a secret passage to more wall indentations. I'm so over this puzzle.
But they are necessary to solve, aren't they? To find new magic artifacts and things, and learn more about the lore of this land.
Tavros, let me let you in on a little secret about the lore of your land. It's boring.
Yes.
The minds of your consorts are very soft and impressionable, as easily manipulated as all those imps you've been bossing around. I have picked apart their teeny little lizard brains and seen through all the smoke and mirrors of their riddles. I have gotten to the truth they are guarding, the big, great, big mystery behind this planet, and you know what it is, Tavros?
No.
It's bullshit. Meaningless, boring, fanciful bullshit wrapped in flowery poems to keep you guessing. It all leads to one thing anyway, and that's what we should put our attention on. Real gamers cut to the chase. They power through all the nonsense and go for the gold. They cheat, Tavros. It's time you learn to start cheating.
I thought I kind of was cheating by making friends with monsters.
Well, it's a good start. You are bending the rules and getting stuff done. Okay, I will admit, I'm fairly impressed with your progress so far, even though you still probably haven't even killed a single enemy. No, don't bother. I know you haven't. But maybe that's okay. Maybe it's just your style, and your real strength is surrounding yourself with allies who are much stronger than you, like me. I'm sure there is more than one way up the Escher ladder. In your case, probably the only way is to roll gently up the Escher ramp. The path of the invalid.
Yeah, I agree. I can't really walk up a ladder, so.
But I think it's time to stop fucking around. You need to be challenged more. I have been designing a quest for you that should test your true limits.
Oh no. Is that what you were doing all this time?
Yes.
Again, Carcat, why did you do this?
I know. This is
Car-
the
Car
worst.
Cat, why
Should've
did you
known
do this
better.
to me? I'm just a little guy. I've done nothing to you. I thought we were on good terms. I thought, well, we're probably not friends because you seem very, very against that, and you're very loud, and you're very opinionated, and that's very scary. And sometimes sometimes we talk for hours, but I don't really say anything at all because you're taking the entire conversation sphere. But I thought we were all cool, bro. Why do you keep putting me in direct contact with my abuser? That's not she's put stairs. I can't do stairs, Carcat. She keeps talking about ladders. I can't do this. Help me. Bye.
I like that puzzle. I would too, Cable Hugh. It's a good puzzle. Friska's just a bitch.
It's just a bee.
She's just a bitch.
I want to say give it another half hour before I have to finish since I have to take care of the dogs now.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Did you read already? Or...
Yes, is that what you were doing all this
Okay.
time?
Yes.
I mean, not that I don't appreciate it, but don't you have your own quest to do?
Yeah, well, after she got me in the game, Kanaya just left me in the lurch. Probably because she's dealing with her own crisis now. Which is just as well because I was starting to get nannied hard. You wouldn't even believe it.
Nannied.
So I had some time to kill. I drew you a map.
Okay.
Here, take a look. It marks what will be your new destination, where you will find the ultimate challenge.
Look at the map.
Go to seventh gate. Go here. More boring puzzles. Ignore them. Zzz.
Do not go to the 7th gate. Do not do that, please.
Where does it go?
I have determined. Sorry, 1 second. I have determined from your consorts that there is a terrible monster deep underground. It guards a hoard of treasure bigger than either of us can imagine. It's called a denizen, and it is the boss of your whole planet. Tavros, you will go and face your denizen.
Won't that be too difficult?
It will be the most powerful adversary you have ever met, but you can handle it. I believe in you.
Thanks. I mean, I respect that you have lots of piratey bravado about stuff. And you type fast about it. But I think this is foolish and not sensible. I will probably just get killed, realistically.
Please.
Maybe. But that is a risk you take by being a brave adventurer. But this is a good opportunity to apply your cunning. Maybe you can rally a huge army to bend to your will and overwhelm the monster. Who knows? It is up to you. This is it, Tavros. It is time to sink or swim.
I should get Kanaya's advice. Or maybe Karkat, since he is the leader.
No! Oh god, every time. Always going and getting to others to bail you out. Anyway, Kanaya is missing in action, and Karkat has his head up his nook with this new stabby hate friend. Neither can help you.
Do not do this again.
It's just
she's doing it
hard to
again.
figure out if you really think this is a good idea strategically, or if it's just more of the thing where you harass me but sound excited about it.
Tavros, I know nobody believes me about this, probably not even a gullible dope like you, but I actually care about your advancement as a player. Everything I have done has been to make you stronger.
Okay. I still don't know what to believe about that.
Ugh. You are useless. I'm done talking about this. Now shut up and point that cherry vehicle of yours towards the X on the map. Next stop, Gate 7. Let's go.
Oh.
This isn't optional. You know very well that I can make you go to that gate whether you want to or not. But I would rather it not have to come to that. What will it be? Advance or advance?
Okay. Since you put me between a rock and taking away what is left of my bodily autonomy, I will go.
Oh, one last thing. Equipped your boy Skylark outfit. This will be Pupa's last stand. I mean, sit. I know, it's horrible.
Point the cherry vehicle toward the X on the map.
She's so
'Cause
terrible.
it's one thing when she gets John killed when we don't know her, and she does this, and it's like, okay, great. Now we know this thing, and we know not to do this kind of thing, and we kind
That
of
was
understand.
That was
well, that
Terezi.
was Terezi who got John killed.
Terezi did it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Technically, she
Terezi
did it on accident. She didn't realize he was actually like gonna die if that happened, but still.
Okay.
Terezi and Vriska are kind of both shitty. It's just Vriska goes a way too far with it.
Vriska's just like, oh, like, you know, like, just like hard. Terezi's
Yeah.
just like, ah ha ha, silly.
Terezi
Like,
genuinely wants to prank people and genuinely wants to like be silly about it. Vriska just wants like finds humor in other people's pain.
I just, oh boy.
Oh, I crashed. You proceed through what seems to be your second gate. Into the land of maps and treasures. The thief of light lies in wait. I don't want to be here. Wait, no. I don't.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to
Vriska,
be here.
wake up. Oh my! It appears Pupa Pan himself has flown through your window while you were asleep. How exciting! Surely he is here to take you away on the adventure of a lifetime. He is more dreamy and heroic than you ever imagined. But what's this? It seems the legendary boy Skylark has misplaced his shadow. He is looking everywhere for it. To no avail. He is having a devil of a time. What with being paralyzed from the waist down and all. He clearly needs your help.
I need someone to get me out of here.
Help Pupa find Shadow. Uh-oh.
I'm in a very uncomfortable position. I do not wish to be
that
here.
fucking deranged look of
Oh,
evil.
she's horrible.
She's awful.
Pupa, you truly are a silly goose. Your shadow has been trapped underneath your useless torso the whole time. Honestly, where else would it be, you stupid sack of shit? Boop boop. Boop boop. Of course, the secret to reuniting with your shadow is to get up and walk around and play and dance and frolic. Your shadow will surely join you in your gaiety. But it appears Pupa has lost the use of his legs. There will be no frolicking in this young man's future. Unless apply special stardust.
Oh no. I'm drunk.
Everyone knows that just a pinch of special stardust along with a happy thought will allow any boy to get up and walk again. Everyone knows this because it is in the classic tale, Pupa Pan. Young Pupa flies through the window with a fairy girl's respite block, falls on the floor, and has trouble getting up like an enormous pansy. The fairy girl then helps him walk again, and in return, he teaches her to fly, even though she probably already knows how to fly, because she's a fairy. And they fly out the window together and have magical adventures for many sweeps thereafter. To be honest, you hardly know a damn thing about Pupa Pan, but you do not care.
Help me. I'm drugged now. Help.
Pupa remains as pathetic and useless as ever. The stardust did nothing, probably because it's just glittery powder with no magical properties whatsoever. It is basically bullshit, because in the case it wasn't clear, magic isn't real, and neither are miracles. Or it could just be that Pupa has failed to have a happy thought. Your duty is clear. You will have to make him have happy thoughts.
Please do not
Make
do this
Pupa
to
have
me.
happy thoughts.
No!
Please.
Put me down.
Mwah!
Ah, I'm being
Oh yeah, no,
assaulted
it's
against my consent. I have just
this
been
is
drugged.
all very
Help
fucked
me.
up. She's another level of Delulu. She sure
Help me.
is. Uh,
Help me.
uh. Whew.
Oh, she's manipulating me into red
Yeah.
blood. I do not. Guys. Guys, why does the internet hate Tavros? I'm
I
just
don't know.
a loose. I'm just at the bottom of the rung every time. Help me.
Kanaya.
Oh my goodness.
She's the worst. She's absolutely terrible.
Terrible.
Kanaya, deal with your own crisis. Whew, crisis resolved. It was no doubt harrowing and suspenseful, but in the meantime, you have left your client player in the lurch. Ideally, she has not gotten herself into too much trouble, and ideally, the dramatic irony has not gotten so thick you could draw a dotted line around it with a tube of lipstick and cut it in half with a chainsaw. Return to serving client.
Yeah.
She looks like a fucking cat meme.
She does.
Oh.
So, that's why she had you make this dress for her? And you just went along with it like a sucker. Ugh, you're such an idiot.
So sorry, Kanaya.
Who wants to be Mother Sprite?
There, sweetheart.
Kanaya, it's hard. Phew. Being a kid and growing up, it's hard and nobody understands. Try to understand. The problem is that when the subject of troll romance is broached, our sparing human intellects instantly assume the most ingratiating posture of surrender imaginable, but we will do our best to understand regardless. Humans have only one form of romance, and though we consider it a complicated subject, spanning a wide range of emotions, social conventions, and implications for reproduction, it is ultimately a superficial slice of what trolls consider the full body of romantic experience. Our concept of romance, in spite of its capacity to fill our art and literature and to rule our individual destinies like little else, it is still just that, a single linear concept, a concept usually denoted by a single symbol, heart. Troll romance is more complicated than that. Troll romance needs 4 symbols. Their understanding of romance is divided into halves and halved again, producing 4 quadrants: the flushed quadrant, the Calignius quadrant, the pale quadrant, and the ashen quadrant. Each quadrant is grouped by the half they share, whether horizontally or vertically, depending on the overlapping properties one examines. The sharpest dichotomy, from an emotional perspective, is drawn between red romance and black romance. Red romance, comprised of the flushed and pale quadrants, is a form of romance rooted in strongly positive emotions. Black romance, with its Calignius and ashen quadrants, is rooted in the strongly negative. On the other hand, the vertical bifraction has to do with the purpose of the relationship, regardless of the emotions behind it. Those quadrants, which are concupiscent, the flushed and the calingus, have to do with facilitating the elaborate reproductive cycle of trolls. Those which are conciliatory, the pale and ashen, would be more closely likened to platonic relationships by human standards. There are many parallels between human relationships and the various facets of troll romance. Humans have words to describe relationships of a negative nature or of a platonic nature. The difference is, for humans, those relationships would never be conceptually grouped with romance. Establishing those sorts of relationships for humans is not driven by the same primal forces that drive our tendency to couple romantically. But for trolls, those primal forces involve themselves in the full palette of those relationships, red or black, torrid or friendly. Trolls typically feel strongly compelled to find balance in each quadrant and seek gratifying relationships that each describes. The challenge, and particularly torturous for young trolls, who must reconcile with a wide range of contradictory emotions associated with this matrix, while understanding the nature of their various romantic urges for the first time. Of course, young humans have this challenge too, But for trolls, the challenge is fourfold. Examine flesh quadrant. I'm so glad that Moody has enough time to learn all of the complexities of troll
Yeah, I was just
romance.
thinking, wow.
I'm so sorry.
Alright. This is the last thing for
I
you
mean, this
finish
is like learning about the LGBTQ plus. So
It
like,
is.
Yeah,
no
pretty much.
difference.
Yeah. When two individuals fight, I'm also glad I get to do this in Kanaya's voice and not Kara's voice.
Yeah.
Because hers is so much more pleasant. When two individuals find themselves in the flesh quadrant together, they are said to be mate sprites. Mate spriteship is the closest parallel to the human concept of romance trolls have. It plays a role in the troll's reproductive cycle, just as it does for humans. This is pretty obvious. Not much more needs to be said about this. Moving right along. Examine I wish they would just call it anything else but that word. Calignius quadrant. When a pair of adversaries delve into this quadrant, they become each other's cosmesis. As one of the concupiscent quadrants, it plays a role in production as well. There's no particularly good human translation to this concept. The closest would be an especially potent arch rivalry. I hate mans. For instance, human players would never be able to adequately diagnose the relationship between the queen and her archagent, but troll players would immediately place it as a dead ringer for cosmistitude. They would think we were all pretty stupid for not getting it, and they would be right. Trolls have a complicated reproductive cycle. It's probably best not to examine it in much detail. The need to seek out concupiscent partners comes with more urgency than typical reproductive instincts. When the Imperial drone comes knocking, you had better be able to supply genetic material to each of his. God, I'm so glad we have time to get through this.
Yeah.
Filial pails. If you have nothing to offer, he will kill you without hesitation.
So
The genetic
you have to like put your genetic material in a fucking pail or you die.
Yeah.
Yes, I worry about saying it the way I want to say it for getting banned off Twitch. But yeah, basically you have to fuck before you die, or you die.
Yeah.
Yep. And you have to put it in a
Have to-
pail so they can go do their business with it.
So they
and then you
can,
get on with your day.
donate it to the Genetic Flurry Slorp mixtape, and
Yeah.
the Mother Grub uses that
Okay,
to make
so
the
it's-
Mother Grubs.
Yeah.
They're aliens. They're alien bugs.
Alien bugs.
Alien bugs.
Alien bugs.
The genetic material, without going into too much detail, is a combinative genetic mix from the mate sprit and cosmesis pairs, respectively. The pails are all offered to the mother grub, who can only receive such pre-combined material. She then combines all of them into one incestuous slurry and begins her brooding. This doesn't mean the initial combination was for naught, however. In the slurry, more dominant genes rise to the fore, while the more recessive find less representation in the brood. Especially strong mate sprit and cosmesis pairings yield more dominant genetic material. The more powerful and potent the more powerful the complement or potent the rivalry, the more dominant the genes. Troll reproduction sure is weird. We all take a moment to lament how pedestrian the human reproductive system is, and further lament that the phrase incestuous slurry is not a feature of common parlance in the human civilization.
I don't want to know.
I'm gonna close my door real quick because Kenzie came in. So I'll be right back.
Well, you need to close your door so your roommate can't hear you talk about troll reproduction.
No more incestuous flurries.
Again, it's a good thing that only one of us has to say this.
Yep. Never mind, it was already closed, and I don't know if I closed it or if someone else did. Oops. Someone did. Anyway, examine Ashen Quadrant. This quadrant involves a particular type of three-way relationship, of a black romance nature, falling into the conciliatory type. It has no bearing on the reproductive cycle, except for indirect ramifications. When two trolls are locked in a feud or some otherwise contentious relationship, one can intervene and become their auspicious. The auspicious mediates between the two, playing the role of a peacekeeper, preventing the feud from boiling over into fully calignious rivalry. Since such lesser feuds are quite common among trolls, there is a significant need for auspicing parties. Without them, too many ashen feuds would become calingus and begin to conflict with other exclusive cosmesis relationships, leading to a great deal of social complexity and sore feelings, even more so than black romance usually involves. Without auspicism, the result would be widespread black infidelity. Basically, they stop people from cheating. They stop people from hate cheating.
Mm-hmm.
The relationship each quadrant describes tend to be malleable, if not volatile, especially on the the word, you know the word, the reproductive half where most torrid emotions reside. It doesn't take much to flip a switch and transmutate black rom feelings to red rom, and vice versa. In many cases, one party will have red feelings while the other has black, but it will often be the case that one party's feelings will swap to match the other's, since there is no quadrant which naturally accommodates such a disparity. But thereafter, it is not uncommon for the two to toggle between red and black in unison now and then. These scenarios naturally result in both red and black infidelities. This sort of relationship volatility is why consolatory relationships are an important part of troll romance. An auspice can stabilize particularly turbulent relationships. If the auspicize fails to mediate properly, or has no interest in the role, or perhaps has different romantic intentions him or herself altogether, the relationship often quickly deteriorates into one of an especially hostile or torrid nature. There are so many outside factors and influences tugging and pulling these relationships in different directions. And unlike humans, who have a very orderly, simple, straightforward romantic relationships without exception, trolls must exist in a state of almost perpetual confusion and generally have no idea what the hell is going on. Being confused by troll relationships is one thing we do have in common, though. Examine Pale Quadrant.
My favorite.
The best one. The quadrant presides over more allegiance. The other consolatory relationship. A reasonable human translation would be the concept of a soulmate, but in a more platonic sense, and with a more specific social purpose. Trolls are a very angry and violent race. Some are more hot tempered and dangerous than others, to the extent that if left to their own devices, they would present a serious threat to society, or even to themselves. Such trolls will have an instinctive pale attraction to more even tempered trolls, who may become their moirail. The moirail is obliged to pacify the other, who to function as the better half. The two partners in a strong pale relationship will serve to balance and complement each other's emotional profiles, and thus allow their relationship to be more successful. It's often ambiguous, especially among young trolls, whether a bond formed between an acquaintance is true more allegiance, or the usual variety of platonic involvement. Furthermore, romantic intentions of a more flushed nature can often be mistaken for paler leanings, much to the frustration of the suitor. But some pale pairings, as the one above, will be strikingly obvious to all who know them. And yet others will seem to have been hatched for each other.
And they suffer.
Do we need a moment?
And they
Oh wait,
suffer.
I'm sorry. It says more troll. Well, we can still take a moment.
Oh, crab!
The crab, look, there it is. Look, there I am.
Yeah, they will grab.
So basically, they don't have shades of gray. They just have like hate or love in these quadrants, and they bounce back between them, and they don't have in between.
It's so complicated. Yeah, in canon they don't have an in between. I just know some people have come up with headcanons and stuff, and like their own interpretations of it, which I quite enjoy. Of like different in betweens and stuff. But yeah, it's basically like you either hate or love someone, but sometimes they can't figure out which is which. Whether
God,
they
is
love each
that
other or
why
hate
they-
each other.
That's why they just fucking kiss each other. They're like, ah, is this
Yeah,
it?
because they do it because they don't fucking know. They're confused and teenagers
mess.
and horny.
They're babies.
They're little babies. But yeah, it's troll. I will say, troll romance is such a fascinating thing because not only in like a just an actual story sense of like I love Homestuck a lot in the sense that even though they did make the trolls comically similar to humans and that like, oh yeah, all of our media is just the same media but with troll in front of it. But like they also did explore like, yeah, these aliens have a complicated relationship dynamic that we can't possibly understand. And it's really fascinating. And also in a fandom sense, oh my god. Because you basically are been told that, yeah, you can ship people 4 different ways and still have them all, like, make sense together.
The world never recovered.
Never recovered.
Never recovered.
People long for the Homestuck. But yeah, it's the TLDR is that Red Rom meets Sprit is basically, you know, traditional human romance. It's, you know, being in love with someone romantically and or sexually, whatever way you want to look at that. Black Rom or Kismesis are hate mance.
Yeah.
Basically the very hostile opposite. And because trolls are just kind of generally violent, it just unfortunately they flips back and forth. The Moirails, the pale stuff, are basically platonic soulmates. You know, in troll context, it's specifically, you know, someone who helps pacify someone else. And then the auspice, you know that one. The other one, the last one
Ashen
is
ones,
yeah, the Ashen one is basically a mediator who tries to keep everybody from just like hate fucking each other all the time.
No black.
That's
feelings.
basically the TLDR of troll romance. So yeah. Wait, more troll romance exposition, please.
No, you can continue actually, because it's probably gonna get answered. My own thing was more of just the like, because we know that Kanaya has a quote unquote crush on Vriska. However, they're involved in the auspicism.
So Vriska and Kanaya are Moirails. They're platonic soulmates, and Kanaya also often has to auspices for Vriska all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Auspicism. You see, I appreciate so deeply, Saffron, that you spelled it out for me. I will still mispronounce it. Auspicism.
Yeah. It's because he's dyslexic.
I'm not. It's a hard word to say.
Morgan's not dyslexic.
What, Moody?
I'm dyslexic.
Are you going to say something, Moody? What, Moody? You going to say something?
No.
If you're going to say something, then you should say it.
Say what we already
You're
know
dyslexic.
here in this call.
I'm not dyslexic.
Wow.
You are dyslexic. That's what
See,
you
that's
wanted
why
to
I
hear.
don't say shit, Chinema, because you're like, I'm not dyslexic, and then you can't pronounce a word like 5 times in a row, and then we're like, Chinema, you're dyslexic, and you're like, no, I'm not. And then we go, oh, I guess we can bully you about mispronouncing words then, because you're not dyslexic, and then you're like, no, don't bully me, I'm a little guy. I only have 3 hit points. Wow. That's you.
Wait, more troll romance exposition, please. I know what will solve this problem. This bullshit. God, you just can't get enough of this, can you? That would have been a great point for a transition out of this illustrated sociological study, but okay, if you insist. Now, see what's going on here is... It's perfectly simple. When the full matrix of troll romance is in action, we have hey, why don't you figure it out? We shouldn't be an expert on all of this now by now anyway.
My question that I asked was solved.
Yeah,
picture
right here. In the demonstration.
Yeah, in the demonstration.
Unfortunately, Kaya keeps on having to.
Yeah. Aridin and Kanaya have parallels in that they're both in Moirail relationships, and they are having like big crushes. Big crushes on their person. Kanaya has the unfortunate job, though, to have to mediate 2 of Vriska's fucking relationships.
Because no one else wants to mediate Vriska.
This is awful. She's the worst.
Yeah, it sucks. Because unfortunately, Kanaya's a little bit of a people pleaser and is in love with her. So.
Yeah. You know, as you do.
This is me talking to myself right now. This is literally what it was.
Yeah.
Later on, our troll hero would try to explain this to our human hero, attempting to convey all the nuance of troll romance through a nearly verbatim recitation of the preceding excerpts. He would try to describe how rich and textured the troll romance comedies were compared to the one-dimensional schlock of our human cinematic counterparts. He would barely scratch the surface of troll Will Smith's virtuosity with the delicate lattice of troll romance, as he would assist in the bumbling, fudge-blooded troll Kevin James through the interwoven minefield briar patch of red rom and black rom entanglements, all the while shifting through his own prickly romance situation and ultimately learning the true meaning of hate and pity. But would they succeed before the Imperial drone came knocking with his thirsty pails at the ready? Yes, they would. But John didn't understand any of this because he's a moron, and he wouldn't shut up about his awful bullshit Earth movies. He would just go on and on and on about that garbage. Not unlike Carcat, who just steamrolled Vriska into talking about it. God. Yes.
That's the title.
Yeah, that's all the title right there.
The title. Don't worry, it's the title.
But if there was one theme to be hammered through his thick skull, it would be that the troll's culture of preoccupation with romance destiny. Yes, the romantic landscape is rife with false state starts and miscues and infidelities, red and black. But every troll believes strongly that each quadrant holds one and only one true pairing for them, and it is just a matter of time before the grid is filled with auspicious matchups through the mysterious channels of troll serendipity. In short, their belief is that for each quadrant there exists a pair of or a triad of trolls somewhere in the cosmos that were made for each other. Wow, another great transition. You wonder if it will stick to this. If it will stick this time. You have no choice but to take a stab at the rare and extremely dangerous 2 times transition combo. Yeah. Would we like to keep going or would we like to stop
I
there?
think this is a good time to stop.
I think it's a good time to stop, but I do think we should at least click on attempt 2
You want
times.
to click on it? You want to just see what it does?
Yeah, let's see.
It looks like it worked. So who is this guy anyway?
And now we can stop.
Now we will learn about that next week on another
Learn about
episode
him
of
next
Homestuck.
week on Homestuck.
Next
Yeah.
week on
Next time.
Homestuck.
And
Will
then we-
this incel get his love returned?
Don't call him an incel. He's just a nice guy. He's just friend zoned.
Yeah,
there you go.
he's just a really nice guy that
He's
no
just
one
a
appreciates.
Really nice guy.
Yeah. Considering again,
He's my baby
I'm-
boy problem of my triad of trolls. He's my problem.
Oh, I can't wait.
My one singular problem.
I can't wait for you guys to see all that bullshit because it's gonna be a crazy fucking time. I gotta do my thing where I'm peeking a little bit ahead, just a bit, just a smidge.
gotta peek.
A lot of him, a lot of waiting. Ironically, a lot of the next few pages have no text.
Beautiful.
It's just a lot of images.
Love that.
Oh, and then there we go, right into Pfeffery. Cool.
Nice.
Fabulous.
Okay. Now we finally get through to the last character of the troll.
The last trolls. We'll have them in our hands.
This is so many of this is just pictures, which is, I mean, great, but it's also so many just pictures.
It's fine because we get to explain the other pictures.
Like, we don't even get their proper introductions until like 30 pages from now.
Oh my beautiful,
Hey.
wonderful.
It's okay. It's okay. We're doing
But they
great.
get to be explained at the same time. Oh god, they're so silly.
Yay.
Yay. And there we go. Okay, yeah. So we finally get to meet them. We finally get to learn about our underwater friends.
Yeah, my fans.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope everyone had a lovely time on the stream and had a good time. I hope everyone learned a lot today.
To say the least.
I hope we learned something so very, very important today.
I hope you all learned about Trollmant. I hope you took detailed notes. It will be on the final exam.
It will be on the final. It will come up about 80 more times.
Okay, yeah, I took notes. Yes, that's
took
what I
notes?
did.
Good.
Just like how I did my VTuber yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
This is great. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Saffron. We hopefully will be doing more sometime in the near future, hopefully.
Mhm.
If all goes well, planning wise, I have less theater, so I should be more free until the end of the month. Because there will be a ring
Yeah.
fair at the end of the month.
We will be
But
busy.
we will hopefully my one goal is like hopefully we will be able to do one more in the month of November
Which is
before
next week.
stuff happens.
And
Yeah.
then things will happen, and then we'll have December, where a bunch of things will happen, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, because December I don't know about because I'm hoping we can, but it depends whether or not I'm able to bring my computer home.
We'll see what
That's okay.
happens.
We'll see if I'm able to do that. If not, then we'll try to at least get one more good one in before, at least one. But if we can, but yeah. And then other than that though, should be more for on my end over on my channel. Should be more streams. This week at some point, I should hopefully be streaming with Trinima on Friday, if all goes
Yay.
well. So we can try to see if we can finish up Murder on the Yangtze River.
Mhm.
And hopefully, if Letters isn't busy, something. Oh wait, actually, I might be busy Sunday. Oh no.
Gasp.
Maybe on Sunday, we'll see. I have a cast party that I'm going to, but it's kind of far away, so it does depend when I come back home.
We also gotta
Yeah.
figure out what we want to
But-
do on Sunday.
Yeah, we can do Baldur's Gate, or we can find something totally different to do.
Yeah.
We'll see when we get there, if we get there. Other than that, yeah, and then hopefully maybe, possibly someday I will get myself to play more Outer Wilds.
Why are you scared?
Because it's
Yeah,
scary. The quantum moon scares me. Everything scares me. I have to go underground again and again, and I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm glad you always think it's fun. It is fun. We like
It
being
is
silly.
fun. I mean, that's my outro. If my friends
Yeah,
have any outro they want to do.
I probably will also be not streaming for a while, except for streaming with Morgan or streaming with Homestuck, for various reasons. Called I gotta play the catch up game again, which is unfortunate. But then maybe in December, when Morgan is quote unquote busy, we'll be playing games on my channel instead because that's a thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. And of course, playing games with Mooney. The Mooney schedule is complicated.
My body hates me, and I have so many things to do.
We give Mooney
Yeah,
a little
Mooney
kiss here.
schedule is
Give
complicated.
Minnie kissing head. Mwah.
Anyway, but yes, I said that I'm going to raid Ruby because
Okay.
Ruby's streaming.
Oh, is Ruby streaming?
Yeah, Ruby's streaming, playing.
It's very Ruby.
Yeah,
Well, does Letters have an outro?
Yeah, by the way, guys, hi. Thank you all for coming to the Homestuck. I hope you have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the time zones. As for me, I'm working this weekend and into the next week, so I will see what days I'm available. But I will probably be doing some short streams where I continue to work on rigging my little Star Dragon VTuber model, and maybe even start touching Mooney's troll model. If I can get I probably will get the art done for that. The art for those takes me like 2 hours. Don't worry about it. I'm full of spite and feral man
Letters is
energy.
so powerful.
Don't worry.
He's so powerful.
so powerful.
And I'll be playing more Persona when I get time. Yay!
Yeah,
Thank you all for coming. Let's go stream Ruby. Let's go raid Ruby.
yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for
Bye,
coming.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Getting ready on my raid. Bye-bye. Everyone have a nice evening once the raid loads. Bye.
Love you.